Am I live? Nah, I definitely messed up something. I definitely did, because everyone's calling me late. I don't even understand how, like, other than, like, starting later than usual, how am I late to my own stream? I am live, so y'all just lying. Welcome to the stream, everybody. I hope everyone is having a wonderful-ass day. Y'all, we've been going crazy on the live streams recently, so today, I'm not doing Die equals lead. I'm doing a little bit of PvP. I'm gonna be honest. The few days that we were in Celestia were kind of crazy. I'm gonna need, you know, need to recollect. You feel me? Double pet XP is over. I don't even mind it. Honestly, I've been missing the hell out of PvP, y'all. So I hope you guys are ready for a fun little PvP stream. Yo, what's good, my man? Shady, what's good? Groovy, what's good? Winter Frost, what's good? Cookie, what's good? Oh, also, I hope y'all love today's video. I'm not gonna lie to you. The video today, for some reason, it took me a long time. A lot of re-recording, but I feel like it's because it was like, you know, a very like I didn't even know about some of the things until this weak ass video. So, you know, so hopefully mad helpful. My man's beta tuber, I think. Who the hell is beta tuber, I think? I thought his name was just beta tuber. Thank you for the 36 months. Thank you for the 3 years. That is starting the stream off with a goddamn, wait, has your name always been beta tuber, I think? Is this a second person? Who is this? Yo, what's good, Lakudra? How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Wait, it's always been beta tuber, I think? Nah, you're gaslighting. There's just literally no way. I've never... Nah, this is gaslight. He hasn't... Have I just called you beta tuber and just canceled out the I think in my mind? It has been. How long? That might be the first time I read his full name. That's what... Well... You know what, beta tuber? I'm gonna just call you beta tuber. Thank you for the goddamn Twitch. Wait, dead ass? I could have sworn that was different. Are y'all gaslighting? I can't tell. That's the problem. Y'all could be gaslighting or not. I can't tell anymore. That's a real problem. It used to not be this hard to tell. But now I trust nothing. So congrats. Y'all have done this. Honestly, I saw hype witnessing Vlad. Y'all always do this when it's not a Vlad ass stream. But listen, I said I'd do Safari in one big stream. That might just be tomorrow. I might not even upload just to do it, just so that it's like a full day. So, you know, I want to do it right, y'all. I kind of want to get ahead, but I don't, can we do it in a, that's a lot, y'all. That's a lot. It might be a big stream. I don't know. I did say because of all the subs, there's going to be longer streams than coming. I don't know when I'm doing like a big stream. We got a little bit if we're doing a proper celebration. Zebra Magic, thank you for the 7 months as well, my boy. Hey, usually on YouTube, but I'm here now. Hey, you know what? I love to hear it, my boy. Welcome to the stream, brother. Guys, I already got a match. Incredible, my boy. Incredible. I legit can't wait for Zafaria. I'm thinking the whole stream leading up to Mirror as... Oh my god, we got a good matchup. This doesn't happen often. Lock in. Don't lose this, man. I feel like I'll be losing this. Honestly, this shouldn't even be that loser. All you have to do is get death pips. I even have this right now. I don't think you need that. Even though they could play He Don't Got It with heals. I'm just gonna assume that's not gonna happen. You follow me, bro? I mean, do we just start weaknessing like crazy? I'm kind of down. I did get the really important card. But I have multiple important cards. So we'll see, my boy. We'll see. Found a way to beat Ghost Dog. Really? Alright, we'll see, my boy. Guys, in my opinion, Death is like the new best school. I don't want to hear it. I think it's like one of the best right now. It's like strange how this happened, but it did happen. Do I just want it? I could go for yet another triple weakness. Because he just stole a pet. She just stole a pet, right? It's not a bad idea. I really need Pyro Dragon, though. I mean, yeah, why not? Honestly, I've set up something crazy already. It's rare that you set up something this crazy, like a real good hit. Oh, I can also Pyro... Wow, that's a good pull, y'all. So I'm going to combine these. If they use the Ice Pips to counter, I'm actually pretty happy. If they go that route. I don't know if they will or not. But I think just combine it. Your hand is good, right? They shouldn't be able to hit for anything that crazy. Not for a little bit. So I'm combining that. Now, am I wanting? They shouldn't have a good hit, right? I have a lot of different cards in. I don't know if y'all saw the Monk of Morning, dude. I just feel like it's way underrated. for a spell. Like, nobody uses it. I don't know why, man. I feel like it's mad underrated. You already have a Pyro Dragon, so you don't really need more than that. I think Ellie Shield is good. What is that? Just a Hidden Blade? Alright, we'll just shield real quick. I think when they do have the Galvanic, you're better off shielding, right? Like, generally. Maybe if they didn't have the Galvanic, I might have thought about, you know, maybe a Headless. I don't know. Think out of that because you already have a weakness in hand. In the form of a Headless. I think just do this. That way their Galvanic isn't a problem. Hopefully we pull better things. The game hasn't really moved anywhere yet. I'm just trying to, you know. That's good to have, though. I'm trying to not be too stupid with my moves. Like, what is that? Okay. That should not be a big deal. I have a feeling our best bet right now is to Headless, y'all. I mean, Monk of Morning, it'll just get shield broken anyways, right? We could also bubble or brace, but I feel like that's just not gonna work that well, is it? I like that move a lot. I just feel like if I do this and get Trap Aura'd, then it's not gonna be fun for me. And I could start bubbling, which isn't that bad of an idea. Should I just do that? Maybe brace and then bubble fight if I get Trap Aura'd. I don't know. I'll be honest, I'm probably already playing too carefully. I should just be spamming Brain Deadly. But I'd be losing this matchup. I don't know why. It's been a while since I played, y'all. Like, I mean, you don't need two of these, right? I think they're gonna Aura, and then I have to figure it out. They didn't Aura, never mind. That's fine. That is fine by me. I thought they would Trap Aura for sure, bro. Alright, I mean, do that. Definitely hit and bubble. There is no other good move here. You know what I'm saying, dude? Q will open up now that Sauce is doing it. Oh, you think so? Hey, I don't know if that's... Listen, that used to be a thing. I haven't really monitored the situation. Yeah, guys, I was very... I hit the hell out of y'all. Are y'all good? I hit somebody's left ear. God damn. Hey, thank you again, Zebra Magic and Beta Tuber. Thank you for the primes, y'all. I appreciate y'all, man. Big ups to people. All right, that's really good. I might need it. I mean, yeah, we're just bubbling away my brace, but that's not a bad thing, right? That's not necessarily a good thing, but, you know, I don't know. I think we're gonna do that. I just wanted to clear my hand a little bit. I think that was smart. And we can do more damage than them, right? I think Dark Surge is good if you want to really get a lot of Headlesses. I'm glad that we got a Headless already. I feel like you should have already sent it, though. Honestly, it might be better to Dark Surge while you have the brace. I mean, it's like you're going to keep the brace now, though, right? So is it even that big of a deal? Like, shouldn't you technically... Here's the way I'm looking at it, right? If we have a brace, it's better than a bubble. We could just re-brace. Why don't we save the Headless for a better time? Or, I don't know. Like, I feel like that's probably the way to do it, right? Maybe I just go for, like, a Monk of Morning? I don't know. I don't know what the move here is. I could do that, but then I have to re-brace, right? And then the Dark Surge is hard to use, so it's one of these cards that I gotta use. I'll just do Over-Reliable. That's fine. And that's the best way to go about it. I think do that into a Dark Surge, and then re-brace if you need to. And if they go for an anti-weakness and remove both of these, then we can just re-brace and then hit and bubble when the time is right. Either way, I think that's smarter, right? I think. And that's all you ever gotta do. They could, like, do heals because they think you just won't do anything about it, which is fine, I guess. It's not really that fine, but what are you gonna do? Sometimes that's what people do. They'll just go for it. Yeah. Even though I have the pips to counter it, it's not in my hand, so we'll see it every time. Literally every time. I could have told y'all that was happening from literally a mile away, dude. But at least we got a good Dark Surge, because there's still a 35 out, right? But yeah, ideally you want to heal counter this. This happens every goddamn time. They'll just play like, he don't got it. And it works. He don't got it works, bro. I mean, yeah, let's do that. I do have heal counters as a depth. Will we pull them is a better question. What's good? Aw, that's a crazy name. I don't know how to say that name. I mean, I do, but like, you know, it's kind of... All right, maybe... I mean, yeah, we've done damage. Even if they get all the healing, they're not ahead by any means, right? They still have a minus. They still have a minus. Also, that's so much damage. I have 3 weaknesses on them. So I can literally do so much damage. Yeah, they don't care about anything. Is this just a stream snipe? I mean, bro, I understand, like, playing He Don't Got It to an extent. But really? I don't know. I genuinely don't know what I'm watching right now. Like, Anubis would triple clear all of that. So that's kind of my concern here. They're literally not worried about a very obviously good move. That is very, very, like, everyone carries it. But now if I just don't pull it, they just win, right? Even though it's a terrible idea to spam heals. I mean, I got it. Let's do it. 100%. I could remove all of it. I should have done it right away, but... You know what? That's fine, dude. That's honestly fine. Because we could get a poison as well to counter that, or just re-brace over it. That's a triple clear that they just pretended didn't exist. Did they get value, though? Yeah, because I didn't do it right away, but... I guess it was only 1 round late, you know, dude? I don't know. It's just, like, kind of crazy to pretend this isn't a card, but... That's PvP for you, man. That's PvP. Yeah, that's a lot of damage, and all of those are gone now. And we even get an aura that we can maybe do something with, right? Pip conserve. I heard a little pip conserve right there. Not bad. And I guess we just re-brace, right? That's all we really have to do. And we have a way to, like, use it. What is that, a weakness? Okay. I'll be honest, I think you're better off bracing at the moment, even though Hit and Bubble is pretty good. I thought I had the Aura Monster Mash if they re-aura'd, but it's fine. We'll just, we'll play it by, like, you know, what they end up doing. I'll keep this, I guess. Let me guess, now we won't see heals, right? I feel like that's my experience, bro. Like, it's crazy. They don't even have, a whatchamacallit. I mean, I don't care about that over a Trap Aura, do I? I think that's better. At this point. Even if they bubble, you have a really, really good hit. So I think you'll just have to do that, right? Like, you have a double buffed hit. Because the Anubis was a Trap Aura. The bubble was a thing. I mean, that's how it is, my boy. I'm glad I pulled that because, like, genuinely, those two moves back-to-back made no sense to me. Genuinely. I don't have a good explanation for it in my head. That's good if they ever shield. That's why I'm kind of waiting. And it also is buffed by that aura, which is nuts. What, they're not even doing anything. Okay. I think either way... I mean, you could do this essentially to defend yourself and make this a better move because you could always do a heal counter out of it. So yeah, I'll wait a little bit. I want to be able to go for a Grim into the kill shot. Ideally, you get another Hit and Bubble to get rid of the weakness because they're probably going to bubble now, if I had to guess. And I think the hand is good, y'all. It's not that bad, right? Shouldn't be that bad. This should be a bubble, if I had to guess. Yeah. So right here, you're probably wondering, why didn't I go for... the Grim when I had the bubble? Well, one, I got rid of a weakness aura, so it's honestly not that big of a difference. And also, I couldn't have Anubis out of this, but now I can. So they didn't even have a Galvanic in hand when they went for those nonsensical ass heals. I can't tell if captains are just playing like extremely dumb or if it's just like, I don't know, dude. There was no plan. I get that it's a hard matchup, but, like, you could go the weakness route, like, the way they are now. Maybe it's not a snipe. I mean, there's no way to tell. I pulled it too late for us to be able to tell. This will do a ton of damage, though. And if you have bubble, you're very, very good. What is that, another... Okay. So they should have done that a while ago, too, but I guess they just couldn't. Should I do that? It doesn't... Oh, damn. I should have gotten, like, a Death Pip, bro. That would have been smart. Well, they already have a weakness. So, really, the only good move is just to bubble. And get the Death Pip that we need, right? Because I could do a Death Pip hit into... There's a lot of things that we could do. Let's try to pull, because, I don't know, they have a Turmoil Oni set up with those weaknesses. So, I don't know. Maybe that's a problem. I kind of doubt it. We have a lot of defense right now. Is that a purge? Okay, now we want to defend ourselves. I'm thinking... I mean, we already do have a brace. I just need one more pip, I think. Like, more than anything. So yeah, I don't mind doing that. Since they can Turmoil Oni, you do have to do this. But then out of that, you can still do so much to not die. Including double shield with a hidden shield, which I think is really good. That should be enough, I think. Like, this into this. And we're just keeping a lot of pressure. Yeah, that is what... I think that's our move. Get another shield out, right? Threaten a kill shot while you're at it. So we're going to do a Monk of Mourning. Not something I normally carry. I thought I'd put it in my goddamn, you know, put it in my goddamn deck, my boy. Yeah, and then this will turn weaknesses into damage. It's a very good head. So wait, get a fire pit for that. At this point, I don't think they could even heal if you play well. They'll literally die. So I think just do that, right? I mean, that should be a big ass hit. Their blade got covered perfectly. I also have weaknesses on them that I could turn into other things. Like, I don't have to kill with it. But I think it does, like, 3k damage, bro. I'm pretty sure we're sitting on 3k. Are the stakes getting raised? They might be, my boy. The rank is going up. Like, that was through a weakness, dude. Monster Mash is just way better. Right? Oh, and I have another Monster Mash, too. Probably a hit and bubble if I... No. I healed right when I discarded. Okay. I mean, y'all don't have to take my word for what I be saying, bro. Y'all don't have to take my word for it. Are they dead, though? I think they are dead. The reason I discarded it was because I'm pretty sure a Monster Mash does do it. But if not, I guess I'm dead to a Turmoil Oni. So what is this? Like 700 base? I have all the Pierce in the world and damage. I could probably dig for a Ghoul as a follow-up. Just in advance, if this doesn't, like, kill. But I do think that kills. I think that's just a buffed, almost max value weakness for damage ass hit. So, I don't know. This ain't Vlad. Vlad can't be here every day. He's in the video today, in case y'all missed it. Honestly, banger video, bro. I learned so much. Vlad is my learning experience, bro. I mean, they should just be cooked, right? Yeah, like, way cooked. I'm not gonna analyze that game. There's nothing to analyze. That was just a very weird one. I don't even know what the hell I just watched. I'll be honest, chat. My man said, haven't tuned in a minute. Hey, you know what? You caught a W, my boy. You caught a goddamn W to start off. It's crazy out here. Starting off with the W's. Hey, Mateo, I don't know, man. See, I didn't say for sure. That was either, like, complete nonsense or they were just watching, but either way, it's hard to learn. It's hard to learn from that, man. I just said Warlord. Oh, wow. I'm so proud of you, man. Congratulations. That is a big achievement. And I hope you didn't boost for it, because if you did, that's kind of crazy. Yo, what's good, Keegan? Welcome, welcome. Vlad only 24-hour stream. Y'all, we just got here. You can't just keep doing the Vlad thing. Vlad is the new Bo. How did this happen? I feel like... See, the reason I was happy that Bo was gone after we started, I was like, okay, you know, we're moving on. Now Vlad is the one. Everyone brings him up. How did this happen? How did this happen, bro? This is why we can't have good things, man. I'm a stream snipe sausage to show why I'm a fanboy. Wow, bro. Yo, what's good, Garfield? What's a record? We've literally only done one game, you know, man. Clicked on your video today, saw the shirt, clicked off and got on Minecraft. Why? Who is Vlad? He's my balance. My new balance. The die equals delete. This is my birthday shirt. Yeah, I got on my birthday. Y'all, like, that's... Yo, Garfield, thank you for remembering, man. And then Dragon starts calling me out like this. Can't believe it, bro. You put out a video today featuring Vlad. Don't worry. I think tomorrow, because I'll be honest, I wasn't sure when teaser season would be. I thought it would be this week. So my plan today was to cover whatever teaser that they put out. But I don't think it's teaser week. You know, like the week where they go crazy? I cannot disclose what I do and do not know, but I don't think it's today, because normally they do a whole week. So now, you know, it kind of like threw my schedule off. They keep throwing my schedule off. That's them, bro. That's like the shirt parents put their toddlers in when they eat spaghetti and meatballs, because they know it'll get messy. Bro, it's just a nice shirt. That's all it is. There's nothing to say about it. It's kind of nice. It's like plaid and like not plaid. I don't know, man. Why do y'all roast everything? I can't live? Honestly, man. This is a birthday gift. This is all I got for my birthday other than a blender. I'm enjoying it. Damn it. Honestly, the blender was some fire, dude. Some fire. I've used that blender like 4 times already. Those armrests though are another story. Hey, I never said I won't get another chair. Wait, I should check if I got paid. I was saying I was waiting on my next paycheck to get a chair. Check your recent payment. Oh, I'll do that later. I'll do that later. Hey, I've been waiting all month, y'all. Because I don't know if y'all were here during August. Pretty lit month. And I only get paid now, so it took a while. That's like my first, like, you know. It's been a minute. It's been a minute, bro. Feels like that $35 paycheck been hitting. Okay. I'm just happy. I might get a new chair. If y'all see a new chair, that's like the first, like, bro, I've had this chair for like 5 ass years almost, man. It's like 4 years and then some. That's crazy. I feel like a chair that I sit on every day for an like, even when I'm not live, I'm sitting on this chair, which I think it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy when you think about it, bro. The new sub paycheck, well, that's next month. Well, honestly, last month was crazy too. Yeah, that I'll be doing this thing where I don't check, because like then if I have a bad month, I feel bad. But should I only check when it's a good month? But then you don't get a good idea. I don't know. I should check. Hey, thank you for all the support, y'all. It's crazy, bro. I know the haters are mad. I know they're mad, bro. If I was a hater, I'd be so upset. Every time I tune into the stream, I'd be so upset. Like, I know y'all made them upset the past couple of months, bro. Hey, thank you. Honestly, if we achieved anything, we achieved a lot more than that. But, you know, at least that's a bare minimum. I'm telling you, bro. My man said, did you see the goldfish made your flavor? Oh, awesome sauce. They need to trademark that. Otherwise, it's mine. I'm taking the money. I made this name up. This is all me. So, you know, dude. I'm just saying. So, low-key, I don't know. New camera? No, I wiped it down, though. Does it look better? Yo, this is the second time I've wiped down my camera lens, and someone in chat says new camera. Bro, I gotta do it more often. I don't know what it is. Like, if you don't wipe it, I guess it just doesn't, I don't know. The lighting might be a little bit more balanced today, too. I have 2 lights instead of 1, but I've always had the lights. I just normally just do 1, but I thought one light is warmer, but the other light is colder, like in terms of the type. If y'all know about colors, warm, cold colors, it's like that. Yo, thank you. Thank God someone interrupted me before I kept going, because I don't know what I was talking about. Yo, Dramby, thank you for the 2 months, my boy. Top 3 favorite donuts: glazed, Boston cream, if that's a thing, and strawberry. Those are my 3. All of them are elite. Boston cream is like a thing, right? I don't know, like the filled ones, bro. I want that filling, you feel me, bro? Not in a weird way. I low-key said that weird. Glazed donut isn't even top 10. Nah, you need, see, the way I look at it, if you're gonna get 12 donuts, at least 3 or 4 have to be glazed to like balance out. Otherwise, you're messing up. Like, if you ever do, oh, I got a, what is going on? Okay, so should I just never discard Anubis because they're just gonna pretend it's not a spell? I could. I genuinely feel like that's what I'm learning. Like, they be relying on Heat on God, bro. It's crazy. Oh, they're mad, though. You know what? Just get a Death Pip. You'll get a Pyre Dragon later. I think just do this right away. Maybe since you actually pulled a multiple, you could actually headless a lot, you know, man? What, they're gonna be Storm versus Deaths for once? What's happening? Another Pyre Dragon immediately pulled, dude. I didn't even use it last game, bro. What is this? Hey, Risky. That's a crazy sentence. Thank you for the 2 bomb. Thank you for the top dodo, but what are we? Okay, this man's playing a little smarter, bro. You know what? Do that. That's actually really good if I can get that elemental weakness on point. I guess we'll just bubble. We don't have a good move. I don't mind Vampire. I kind of wanted it last game. Because even if they set up Turmoil Oni, if you could just weakness them, it's never really that good of a move. And I guess a Wanted's a good move. You can always hit and bubble, though. Okay, what is that? A Trap Aura? A Weakness Aura. So maybe I don't care about it. Not yet, anyways. Why does he have a Balance Pip already? What does that mean? Hey, thank you. Oh, never. Wait, hold on. I thought that was a sub. Yo, my fault. That was the first time chatter. Hey, if you have Amazon Prime, you could be a sub. I'm sorry. I'm coming back after 5 years. I opened a silver chest. Got Ether, Fossil, Crystal. Oh, yeah, you got a lot, bro. They low-key went crazy. I almost thanked them for I mean, thank you for being here. Hey, shout out to y'all, man. Everyone that's here. Squirrels is in the hair. Y'all don't like the hair right now? Y'all don't like it? I think it's kind of elite, if you ask me, bro. I don't know. I think more death pips can't hurt anybody. We're just gonna do that. I don't really love doing this, but because a weakness aura is not something I care about like I care about a trap aura. I mean, we got another one. I bet he trap auras. I bet he, because bro, he's already, what is that? What is that? Oh, never mind. We'll hit in the bubble. Okay. I mean, the hand is nice. I feel like I have no complaints, like whatsoever right now. How much you gotta pay to cut it off? I was gonna grow it out for the holidays or so. Although that's crazy. I feel like the holidays aren't close by. Maybe I will. I don't know. That man said nah. Oh, so what? According to you, I can't. Really? Interesting. My man said storm ice is how you beat death fire. Do you think you should be running ice? I don't know. I'm just bracing and bubbling, chat. That's all I gotta do. I mean, 400 damage is good. We'll see if he heals again against the anti-heal school. We'll see. And that'll maybe determine some things. Wow, our pulls are, like, incredible right now. Like, genuinely incredible, bro. I think we're just gonna want it, you know? I don't have bubble. I think shield would have been good, but I like the free damage that we're getting. And I gotta keep the vampire for either a headless or ideally an elemental weakness. That's really good. The elemental weakness, you get like a fire and ice weak. You can use it against him, and he can't really do much. When he sets up the Turmolone is when we panic, in my opinion. Okay, still no shield from side deck. Trying to save my pips right now, though. That's all he did. Interesting. I'd say we're pretty protected at the moment. I think debuff when you need to, not right now. I think that's fine. That's a debuff without using pips, so I don't mind that. All right, and then I don't know. Do I just shield? Can I shield? I could do this if I want to shield while using pips, which is always fine. What is that? What the hell is this? Huh? That's what that balance pip was for? What am I watching? What am I watching right now? What? Wait, was that like if I have an aura, he gets an aura? What is that, a 2-pip card? Why do these hoes always cook like... Okay, you know what? Just do this real quick. I'm scared, so let me just make... Wait, I have never seen that, bro. What is that called? Yo, thank you, Risky, for another 2. Here for Vlad, staying for Sauce's elbows. Leave my elbows out of this. All right, Eddie. I think that was smart because weaknesses are better than peers. I've never seen that. Wait, was that a 2-pip card? I was wondering what the balance pip was, bro. Well, okay. I did that because I have 2 of them in my hand anyways. Right? What is that? That's fine. I think we can brace. And then we're probably okay. So because I had an aura, he got an aura. Is that literally what just happened? I mean, I pulled a ghoul to take off this weakness with, but I prefer a hit and bubble, right? There's already a bubble out. Wait, that's like kind of new tech, bro. That's that new tech out here. He threw me off. I mean, yeah, this is a great hand. If you just let it be. You know, man, you gotta let it be a great hand. Gotta get the pips to make it a good hand right now. Gotta get a shield to make the ghoul a good move. That's what's up right now. Oh, that's really... I do like that a lot. Do I just do it? And my issue is I'd rather do this when I have 1 new pip. So I could do like an odd pip death spell. And then get, like, you know, get the ability to do a bag, if that makes sense. Like, right here, do I not want to go for... Like, in my opinion, dude, I think Monk of Morning is better. Because what if I get a new pip and the shield is really worth it, right? Yeah, I'm hoping that we pip conserve this. That way we can get a real nice move. The one problem is the bubble. I think the brace is covering the infoul. The shield covers the blade and bubble pretty well. So I think that part is like, you know, that's pretty good. It's a 35 weakness, though. Goddamn Catalan, dude. I can't believe this. Why does this happen? I mean, that's good. I didn't pip conserve. So that was just kind of a waste. of pips. Like a little bit. That's okay. It happens. I guess you need to do this to make Vampire good anyways, right? Like at some point. Okay, that's all he did. Now, is his infoul gone? Because if it is, it might be the time. I cannot believe he did that. So anytime I do... Oh, no, it's not gone. Crazy. Oh, I actually have to get rid of that then. Yeah, you're gonna want a debuff. But he has another balance pip, right? So I think he wants us to do a universal weakness. So that he could do that balance move again. But if I do this, he still has a storm weakness, right? Because it's a balance spell. I would have done the universal weakness every day of the week, though. Because, I mean, at least we got the shield for this. That's pretty good, right? Wow, he's not playing He Don't Got It. Respect. Okay. Now, do I want to go for a Pyre Dragon or no? He did get rid of a lot, right? He got rid of everything, actually. Which is pretty impressive. I could go for a Pyre Dragon, but I have no pips out of it. So maybe shield first. Right? Or I could re-brace if I have a lot of brace. I don't, though. I don't have a lot of brace. I think that's the move. Just do it. If he gets rid of the shield, whatever. Maybe you headless then. I just feel like Pyre Dragon is better when you can do something out of it. And I would have 4 pips if I Pyre Dragon. So do I keep that? I might got him, bro. The He Don't Got... I mean, this would be a good... This would have been a good time to heal. He didn't do it. Okay. So what? He has a bubbled hit? Like an owl? That is not bad. I'm not dead to a bubbled owl. I really need, like, more defense, though. Do I have a shield? I don't have anything, chat. I think that's the best move. Get rid of those shields and get some blades. You could do a lot with it. Right? My brace is gone. He did get a bubbled hit, but all of his tempo is going to be gone, right? Really, this was a good move if I had a Grim in my hand, like ready to go, but I don't. This will do like, what, 1,500? I think, which is crazy. I'm literally running the damage, so like, I feel like that part is pretty good, but still. Maybe that's worth it. Oh, what is this, like 1,500? Why are y'all talking about another Twitch streamer? And there's multiple Twitch streamers that they're talking about in the chat, talking about how fine they are. Bro, I don't care what your opinion is. Do not do that here. The hell? Crazy. That would have been better, dude. I mean, let's hope they do. I mean, they didn't do a good... If I were them, I would have been sent something. That's what they did? Okay. So I can headless. Well, I might just headless. We'll see. Then get rid of that. Get rid of that. Weakness is always going to be actually better than that, so you don't need it. You don't need this either. They're not going to heal. So you don't have anything, do you? I guess I'm just going to do that. Screw it. I'm just going to do the most powerful debuff that I have. I wanted to Wraith. Would Wraith have been good, though? I don't know. Wraith would have turned a blade into a really good weakness, dude. I don't know. I have no idea. I got Moist Sprite. Now y'all talking about Moist Sprite. It's crazy. I'm thankful that your Sprite is moist, though, for your own sake, man. Guys, this isn't looking that good. Like, what do I actually do here? Like, I could just weakness. But then they'll just keep... What, they... Wow, that's actually not even a good move. It's actually a very... Because I should just Trap Warrior here. Oh, boy. If I weakness, I could get rid of both weaknesses, so it's not as good. But I'm not dead this turn, so I really should just remove a buff, right? But I can't even do that. So what, all I could do is a shield into a weakness? I think that's all I could do. Right? You want to save the weakness for when it's actually good, but I think I just lost. That dude kind of outplayed me, I'm not gonna lie, dude. Triple buffed Owl? I don't know what you're counting, but no. But this is, I think, the only good move that we could have done. Because we would have gotten 260 weaknesses. Okay. We Beatles. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we can do anything in time. And he does get a thing. Yeah, I needed to trap Aura into a weakness. And I would have survived. But this is just absolutely raps. Unfortunate. At least this felt like it didn't feel like he don't got it. We just deck failed, I guess. Damn, bro. There goes my rank. Could I do this? No, there's no reason. Doesn't Vaughn kill? I have 4 pips. As long as I have a good hit, I am fully dead. Nothing I can do. Shrike is that good. This was the only good move that I might have been able to do. And then there's an owl, so it does like 1 billion. Not even an owl, dude. Wow, a trap aura would have been all we needed. That was such a bad Stormwing. Even Catch the Day made more sense. The Stormwing was just not good, but we just didn't have the punish. Unfortunate. We never pulled a trap aura, right? How much is that doing? Oh, that barely killed, dude. That's so crazy. Literally, that barely... We killed the next turn, man. Oh my god. You gotta be joking with this, man. That's actually crazy. That's 16 rank. That's 16 rank for just a deck fail. Yeah, this elo system, my goodness. I get that it's a counter matchup, but dude, he's literally doing multiple... They're all doing it, though. So I guess there's nothing to learn. I think Storms just do this now. Oh, what the hell? Oh, I went to the overlay and I thought it would continue. Thank you, AP Quow, for the 27 months. And Fine are planning a cruise together for next spring. Damn, y'all homies like that? I didn't know y'all were homies like that. Y'all planning cruises? Wait, I'm so happy for y'all, man. That sounds like y'all made it. The hell? Mama, hey, you know what? Humble flex. Banzutrich, thank you for the tier 1. 72 months. Wait, that's gotta be... That's 6 years. Hey, we need some love. That man's might be almost the longest sub that we have. I think he's dead ass number 2, my boy. We friends since preschool. No, I know y'all been friends since time, but I didn't know y'all were like. No, that's like, bro. I'm friends with people I wouldn't just go on a cruise with, though. I'm just saying, like, you know, maybe I don't know. And 5, thank you for the 14. They both showed up. Hey, y'all almost started a hype train alone. Thank you so much for the 14 months, bro. Guys, we had a really bad loss right there. Really sad, if you ask me, man. 73 months of asking for Dead Cyclops. Hey, yo, true. Throw it back when you hit 1,000 subs and start an OnlyFans when you hit 1,500. Did we not hit 15? So you just want me to do all that? We already did that, bro. Are you good? The hell, my boy? Yo, that guy was cooking, though, with the little... I don't know if that infile thing is meta or not. I might gotta pack it, bro. So what? It's when they have a brace and weakness or shield? Just go crazy on them? I don't know. That was pretty cool. I was not expecting that. You're not hitting the friends? I don't care. If people want to boost, they can kill the game mode themselves. I literally don't care anymore. It's actually pathetic what people do, given the opportunity not to be weird. Like, oh, make a streamer's day worse for everyone to see. Like, if you want to do that, but I literally don't care. If someone went out of their way to add me to make my day worse every time I play, like that is their issue. Hey, yo, Winterfrost, thank you for... Oh, that man hey, thank you for starting the hype train, Winterfrost. Shout out to the gifted sub. I don't know... Oh, you continue the gifted sub. I don't know what it was, but I'm still thankful. Damn, I don't think I have a noti for people continuing. Well, thank you. That is still, like, a thing. That's still, you know. Hey, y'all, resubs are discounted for September, so don't forget, my boy. We've been going crazy. Honestly... I might try to end September mad strong with some crazy streams. So, you know, make sure... This man's Michael. Always coming through. Michael with the 10 gifted. Thank you, Michael. Thank you for the top dono on Twitch. Hey, yo, Michael, Winterfrost, N5, AP Qual, the legend Banzutrich. Thank you guys for all the subs, brother. Y'all really casually making level 2 hype trains these days, bro. It's crazy out here. Level 3 already, my boy. Hey, if you have Twitch Prime... Risky, thank you for the 10 gifted, my boy. Risky and my man's Michael, thank you for the top dono. I appreciate y'all, man. Thank you guys so much. Bro, this is crazy. Hoes. Honestly, I don't know what to say, but hey, big ups. These hoes are the legends. I promise. They're the legends, bro. Shout out to all the legends that be gifted. And my primers, how could I forget about y'all? If you have Amazon Prime, sub for free, super easy. We could easily get to level 3. There's a free emote on Twitch for anybody who wants it, my boy. Anybody who subs. This is wild. Pabino, I'm telling you, bro, the energy is infectiously high right now, man. In fact, like, bro, get you some antibiotics, my boy. We need Chad. Haven't seen him in 2 weeks. Chad? Can I be honest? I only knew one Chad in my life growing up. And he was such an annoying-ass person. So now every Chad, I really don't like him, bro. He's just so annoying. Like, bro, like, get over yourself. Like, you know? Like, there's no need, bro. There's no need to be doing all that. Only thing infectious is that shirt. Can you stop? Like, are you done? I get it. You don't like my shirt. It means something to me. So, like, you know, it's a birthday gift, you know, man. Like, I only get one of those every year, bro. So maybe I like the shirt. And you know what's crazy? It's my shirt. That's the crazy part, bro. I'll chill if you ban fanboy. You're really pushing the limits of whether you'll get banned or not. That's a wild part, bro. Crazy. My forehead infectious. Hey, my boy, what? If we ban Dragon Spits, we'll hit 1,700 subs. Maybe over. I am planning some longer streams this weekend. Maybe we just keep them banned or something, you know, man. I don't know. Maybe I gotta, bro. I might gotta do it. Like, that ass. Get to 2,000 subs. We choose where you live after your contract up. Contract? You mean lease? My boy said a contract. God damn. Well, my lease isn't up until, like, literally February of next year. Yo, no purpose. Thank you for the 100 cheers, my boy. I literally just renewed. So, I really like it here, bro. Guys, I think I found the last affordable place in the entirety of the Bay Area. I'm not gonna lie, man. It's kind of falling apart. And I don't have an in-unit washer. And the plumbing is really, really sus. And I will also say this. Things break. The heater / AC breaks. So, it is a little whack. But you know what? I can afford it. I can afford it. That's what matters, you know, man. A lease is technically a contract, really? I don't know. My goal is by the end of this lease to go, you know, I wouldn't have had this goal. By the end of this lease, we're moving out and upgrading somehow, some way, my boy. Lucky's a Ford. Thank you for the gifted sub to my, oh, you gifted a sub to a legend. I love that, my boy. Hey, Withered Coda deserves that. Thank you guys for the level 4 hype trade too. Nah, this is crazy. Hey, if y'all have an Amazon Prime, Twitch Prime sub, or resubbed, it's all discounted. So y'all should, well, Twitch Primes are free. So even if you're on YouTube, go there. We can start a level 5 hype train to start the stream off Liddy. If everyone with the Prime does it, I promise. He actually has selective reading. How do I have selective reading? Because I didn't read something you put? That's not selective. That's called being smart, you know? Because I don't need my quality of the stream to go down by reading your thing, you know, man? I'm just saying. My reuse isn't for another 20 minutes. Damn, that's wild. It will probably run out by then. I got this dude again. Balance mirror. Same as before. I think last time he literally just scales more than I could scales. I didn't pull scales and I lost, I think, right? Guys, maybe this time it'll be different. I don't know. Maybe. All right, let's steal a pip from him. Not a bad idea, right, dude? Not a bad idea. What the hell is this? Bree, you have to stop on pinning. I'm sorry, you have to stop pinning. This is crazy. I don't know if that was also an accident, but goddamn. All right, get rid of that and get rid of that, I guess. Maybe get rid of that. I could literally just steal a pet. You know? I think it's important. Oh, wait, why? What happened? Do I have to do something? Wait, but let me, like, you know, DM me. I got you. I'll do it after this. Is it for this stream important? I hope not. I think you have to do that, right? Because you can't scales and he can. You know, dude? I don't know. She did? Okay. Guys, the caps lock is crazy. Guys, calm down, man. Oh, wow, I don't even know if I like that I got it. I guess it's fine. And it's like, you're not going to say no to that, are you? You don't want that. Okay. You can brace. Yeah, I guess I'll brace. Right. I do like this move a lot. I don't know if it's a good move, but I don't mind it, you know? I think, yeah, let's do that. I sent it in admin chat. Okay, I'll check it. Don't worry. I will. There's going to be a very immediate trap or if I had to guess, right? It's not. Weird. Okay. So maybe get a balance pet. I guess that's all you could do. Or you could do that. But I feel like he's just going to trap aura anyways. And I'm not going to gain pips. So I'm not out trading a scales, right? Not right away anyways. But maybe I just get more auras. That'd be nice. Guys, do I need to be packing more weakness auras? I might need to be, right? Like that ass. I don't know. That might be a thing, bro. My man's it's probably been broken for a couple of weeks. It's been a year. What do you mean it's been a year? What did I do something? There's no way. I feel like there's no way. Honestly, the Discord hasn't been popping off until recently. Have y'all noticed that? Like, I don't know if y'all noticed it. I noticed it. It's kind of crazy, bro. I think all he has to do is copy my moves. You know, but I'm hoping that that's not, you know. Guys, this is like the last time for a while we'll be able to use Dark Surge and Dark Pact and all of that. Crazy, bro. Do I brace? I mean, I think brace is what you want to end with, correct? Actually, maybe not. I'll do that. Why not? Discord's being weird. Oh, needs to relink your Twitch before you give subs their roles. There's so many subs, though. Okay, I'll get on that. I'll do that today. I'll try it. I don't know how to fix it, so no promises. Guys, am I holding on to something dumb? If they weakness, it's a pretty cool hit. That's kind of the whole point, you know, man? I mean, I think Trap Aura. And then, I don't know. Go for something after that, right? That's all you can do, bro. And maybe start getting life pips again. Okay, they didn't even actually get rid of the aura. Never mind, that's a hit and brace, right? Oh, so you do want to get rid of that. I was gonna hit and then get rid of it, but dude, 6 rounds, just get rid of it. Right? It's annoying. But what else can you do, right? I feel like I don't know how to play the balance mirror. I mean, I'll get rid of that at least, but I'm losing by a whole chameleon now. Yeah, that is not good. I'm hoping they don't have every brace. That's unnecessary for them to have all that. We have to use that Trap Aura properly, dude. Yeah, they have everything, as usual. So now we are struggling. Actually, no, they don't have a brace, so you should be hitting here, in my opinion. Get rid of that. Definitely do this. My brace outtrades their scales by a little bit, even if they have an amplify. So that part's not bad, right? I don't know. You need to carry Courageous to get that Pierce Aura. Do you think it's actually good? Honestly, that threw me off. I was not expecting it. This should put me up enough to, like, I don't know. I'll be honest, chat. I don't even know when we Dark Surge in this matchup anymore. Like, is it just whenever it's convenient? Like, I don't mind re-bracing either. It's like a very close game. Yeah, they're not worried about scales, unfortunately. So you can actually only re-brace and that's it. Okay. So we'll do that, I think, right? And then if you have to, you can do another damage aura, which is a little weird, but I have it. You don't need 2 Dark Surges. What is that? That's on him? Oh, I was about to say, that would not have made sense. So I guess we could weakness here. And if we can get a scales, that'd be good. I think Scorpion might have been good. There's a lot of good moves here. I just didn't get any of them. Because I could out-trade a base hit, I'm pretty sure. Maybe with the shield, it's a little bit iffy. But I think we could have. And still had the, like, the aggro, right? Okay, so I held on to that Terminus for too long. No, but I do it when they weakness as a defense, it's good. I think you just gotta hope that you get it. And if not, then yeah, you have to randomly Samurai, I guess. It's not worth it like that, but with the brace out, I don't mind it. Yeah, this would have been nice to get, bro. Goddamn. So we're gonna Samurai here because we have so many. But I would have wanted. I would have loved to wand. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. That's all you could do right now. Until I get all the scales that I need. You know, man? But as usual, I think we're just losing. So, like, we're already losing. So I don't think we come back, bro. I don't know. There's not much we can say or do about this. It's the exact same matchup I got last stream. 5 days ago. Same matchup, same person. Crazy. I hope it's not intentional, but these days, how do you know? Shield again? No. Okay. Yeah, you don't have a good move other than literally to Samurai again. So I guess. At least it makes the scales pretty bad. And then maybe we just Dark Surge. I really couldn't tell, y'all. Even if this does 1,000, we're not winning. And I don't think it does 1,000. I think it does. Oh, never mind. I actually did more than 1,000. So are we maybe not losing outright? Wouldn't that be fun? No, we are. We're losing by about a whole hit. Yeah, this is where we lost last time, too. At least this time I don't have an ice pit where I could have removed. I think you just have to shield, right? Or sorry, brace. I think you literally have to brace. Yeah. And this Dark Surge, who knows when we're gonna do it. I think that's all you can do, right? And then you have shields and brace, so it's not that bad. That might be good. Yeah, maybe punishment now. My only issue is, if they keep on getting stuff, then what do I do? I don't think you need this. So I have to do that, which isn't really that good, but it's all we really got. And their scales, the first one anyways, will be bad enough where it's fine, but we gotta hit so much harder, dude. Like, if they didn't have brace, I wouldn't be that worried. I'm pulling every goddamn samurai. It's not a bad card, it's just, like, kind of annoying. Maybe we weakness their brace away. We could do that, right? Is that sure Burberry? No. Y'all ask some of the craziest. Isn't that like a really expensive like brand? Am I dumb? It's like as expensive as it gets, right? Am I dumb? I don't know what y'all think I am. I don't understand anymore. I think weakness, y'all, because if you're gonna swap a shield, it doesn't even make sense to do it now. So we'll do that. And if they re-brace, I don't know. We'll do something. We have to figure it out. I kind of want them to weakness me so I could hit through the weakness. I feel like that'd be kind of cool. No, they didn't. So what are we doing? Are we doing a scorpion? Or should I, honestly, dude, if their brace is gone and it's only a samurai, maybe I just go for it. It's a little expensive, nothing you can't afford. Okay, so Aspen, gonna call you out because it's been 8-9 days. I'm not rich, nor am I gonna be anytime soon. I don't know why you keep insinuating it. It's weird, but that's just not the truth. So, you know, like, I don't know what you think this is, bro. Maybe you're a new viewer. I've been doing this for a while. People know, man. I just had to call it out a little bit. Like, that man talking like, he thinks I'm going to the goddamn Gucci store or something, bro. I would never even buy whatever, like a branded thing. You're rich, according to him, apparently, bro. Talking about something. Like, that's kind of a crazy comment. All right, do I want to go for another samurai or what? You could steal a pet. How do I come back? Is there any way to come back? I've literally stolen pips and not been able to compete. If I had a good hit here, I'd just send it, but honestly, that might just be the one, bro. Like, that ass. That might be the one. I say we just send a good hit here. And honestly, this is what, 700? This is 600? I mean, this has to do 1,600 for it to be a good move. I don't... Because, see, with punishment out, I feel like you have to send it now. Right? This is actually a pretty decent hit. I don't know. I don't think anyone's really using it. It's better when they weakness you, because it dilutes the weakness. It makes it weaker and then hits. But I don't know, maybe? Bop! How many hits? God, there's no way to bop that. Well, okay, 1,800. Not bad. And then he just scales this, right? That's all he needs to do. Repeatedly. Does the game even go forward from here? I couldn't tell y'all. We can get an ice pip and brace ourselves, and then we can out-trade him. But at this rate, I feel like if he just keeps hitting, I'm just dead, right? Because I was only ahead by a little bit, but now scales just, it does so much. This is exactly how the last game I had with him went. He just literally scales. And I didn't do more scales. I don't know if that's like a thing that my deck can't do or something, but I guess do that, get an ice pit. You have to brace, right? I mean, we pulled the dark pack, so I don't know, maybe. Maybe that's something, right? And then I don't even know what's next, frankly. I could rebrace. That's fine. Why is scale still a thing? It's a really good question. A question that I have asked for a long time in my life. I've contemplated it. We also have not used shads, bro. It was very hard to Dark Surge here, though. Okay. He didn't get another aura. Oh, he might have, though. Yeah, he pulled everything. This is so funny to me, the way he's pulled 2 chameleons and Dark Surge perfectly. I think he scales 4 or 5 times now. I think I've scales twice. Yeah, this is just bad. I think we needed to trap aura there. We just don't have it. So what do? I mean, you could get an ice pet and do that. But it's a 2,000 damage diffy. How do we come back if he just scales us over and over, right? Took me a whole year to get all good pets for my wizard. Well, damn. You should watch his video. I did a video on how to do it with very, very little resources. Because I've been doing it that way for a lot now. I mean, we could do it again. Maybe if we can get, like, to a finishing move quickly, we could win still. I don't know. Like, with Brace, we could survive a little bit. But, dude, we did, like, what, around 2K with a punishment and he had a Brace? So I have to do that twice. That's, like, borderline impossible. I think I just have to randomly do this. And then try to hit. You know, dude? I don't know, man. Captain, I don't think Aspen actually knows what he's talking about. Because he's been yapping, bro. He's been yapping a little bit. There we go, finally. But it's too late now, right? Do I even have another Brace? I think we were so close. But no cigar. I mean, yeah, do this. Screw it. At this point. What the hell am I watching? This isn't a balance gameplay? Oh, listen. I get it, bro. Guys, you guys don't do this every time I do PvE. So you can't do it when I, like, that. It's not gonna work. I need to pace myself. If I do it too much, I'll burn out, and then I'll die stupidly. There's a reason why I don't die so easily, man. It's because I don't allow it, you know, man? Yeah, it's gonna be very close, but what is there? If I do another one of those, right? Even then, we're not winning. We still need another bit of damage. We need, like, 3 moves. But they can kill me in 3 moves if they just hit every round, right? I'm gonna assume. But that's a good hit. I would have to I mean, maybe Dark Surge. Could I dilute the weakness and hit through it? Not without hitting through a weakness aura and a Brace, though. There's no winning this. Yeah, it's over. I'm moving on. I'm not going to watch the scales kill me. I'm just going to move on, chat. I'm just going to save y'all time. I don't think there's any winning that. That's the second time I've gotten that dude and just not pulled scales. And I don't even care about the rank. It's just so annoying. Like, I don't even think there's that many balances in queue. But whatever, though. Whatever, bro. You should raid to refresh from PvE. That's just more PvE. That's, like, not what I want to do at all. I hope y'all understand. Games like that, I don't enjoy them ever. There's a 50-50. It's a Q snipe at this point because I'm getting him 5 days apart on the exact same matchup. I hope that's not what's happening, but I can't tell anymore. You should do a fishing stream. These are very bad suggestions. I, like, don't understand what the hell's happening. Y'all want me to do raids? And you guys might have listed the 2 least popular. I'm not joking, dude. I literally, sometimes I put raid in the title and I immediately prepare for the views to go down on the video. Like, nobody, like, I'm sorry, chat. It's weird. It's like such a small part of the community that cares about it enough. It's so crazy. And fishing, goddamn. Y'all literally want to watch me fish? There's no way. Maybe if it was like 0 energy fishing, even then I'd somewhat understand. Just what, a random fishing stream? What am I fishing for is the question, bro. Hell yeah, fish. Hell yeah. We want a cooking stream? That would be cool. If I was ever to go, like, you know, spread my wings a little bit, I would do it that way, man. See, that's actually like a W suggestion, you know? My man said, I'm coming back into the game after a few years and raids confuse me. It's basically just team up with more people than the 3 that you normally team up with, you know? That's what it is. Dorm stream? No. We, listen. We PvPing today. You can't just come to every PvP stream and say everything else. That's rude. All right, I'm done. I will ban now. I will be banning. 100 nugget challenge stream. Nah, like what are we doing, man? Good God. Anyway, stream. Okay. So what? So y'all not listening? Y'all just ignoring me. All right, bro. Guild only though. I don't have a guild. Yeah, it is a guild only. You need like a raid portal in a guild, you know. And that's what's up. Dorm stream like back in college. You know what's crazy? I don't live in a dorm anymore. I know. Graduating does, you know, it's crazy, but I literally couldn't even do that if I wanted to. Crazy how that works, bro. It's been 4 years, man. People still ask me what year I'm in, but it's been 4 years since I've been out. I've been out of years, you know, man. Gotta hop on Rivals? Hell no. I don't know if you're talking about you or me, but hell no to me, bro. That's a gooner game, bro. I'm telling you. I can't, any game that has gooning elements, I can't concentrate. And then I'm just gonna be made to look like a fool. I can't, bro. They gotta stop. They know what they're doing, bro. I'm sorry. It's the truth. You're a gooner game? Nah, I'm not. I'm really not. That's kind of a crazy sentence. I was gonna say 3-hour Yap stream. Oh, but Brody already does that. Okay. I mean, honestly, if y'all just like me, any stream should be good, but y'all want to be annoying today. Fine. Be annoying. Keep asking. I'm just going to ignore the comments. And then y'all are going to be like, oh, he's ignoring me. I've been here before. My man said, on God, can't stop. Oh, okay. I didn't know who we were talking about for a second. Oh, Emma from Marvel Rivals. What's her face? Emma Snow. My man said, sorry, I'm late. How the game's been? Pretty boring, not going to lie. I mean, I guess the Death versus Storm that we had earlier was some new mechanics. And it's just still a he don't got it as game. I'm waiting for a game where neither of us deck fell atrociously, and it's not like boring. I don't know if anyone even makes decks like that, you know? That's the issue. I'd be trying, like that Terminus, I kept it in to have a fun moment, but it's one less card that I'm discarding to get scales, so it probably lost me the game, you know? Like if you look at it like that, but no one cares, right? They would rather just scales the same person every 5 days, you know? My man said mid PvP gaming. Hey, yo, true, dude. I mean, maybe that's what I'll do next. I don't know. Sauce for real, only reading Twitch. That's just not true. Y'all gotta stop with that, man. It's, like, just because you say it does not mean that it's true, bro. Wiz PvP and deck failing. They go hand in hand, though, don't they? Like, high keys, so. What are you gonna do at that point, man? It is, that is a good point. They do, like, you know. You basically expect it going into PvP, you know? That match was who got the first scales. Yeah, I try to make up for it with Steel Pit, but they honestly, them going second means they get the first scale. That's already a problem. And then there's all this other stuff, right? I do not need to see the commands on screen. Yeah, there's some big ones that I'm like, why is that a thing? But you know what, bro? I'm gonna let y'all do the commands that y'all want. We have a command me thing, so if you have enough points, you can like make your own command, and some people, goddamn, they made some crazy ones, bro. What'd I get? Did I get a fun matchup? Hold up. I had to change. I had to change schools, bro. I just didn't want another balance mirror. Honestly, it's crazy that it's still so much scales. I went on the life. What'd I get? Oh, it's a balance. Okay. Well, we could do something. I don't even think I saw my cards. They click so fast. God damn. All right. Well, let's do that, do that. I think a life pip is good. You probably don't need this. I'll just shield right away, right? Why not? I don't mind Evil Snowman, but I think it's a little early for that, right? I'm shielding because I got a balance pip. And I don't know what else we need. I mean, that's good. You can always heal if they're not running like a good dual school, right? I don't know. Balance starting bubble against life when you have a bubble pet's little troll. I'd agree if my bubble didn't help them because of scales. I would agree with you. I mean, yeah, you gotta brace. If they, honestly, I might do an early rebirth if I have a lot of pips. That way they can't just spam hits, right? Yeah, scales is. I have some set shields though, which I think is pretty cool. Pretty cool, my boy. Let's see, what are they doing? Okay, that's fine. Should I bubble? Now a bubble makes more sense because at least I got brace, right? Now bubble, why not? Maybe bubble. They probably have a lot of bubbles because they clicked it so fast that it might have been like, I don't know, half their damn hand. But But yeah, when I have bubble, the best move, if I don't have a hit, is to shield to life and ice for scales. So if I could do that, that would be really nice. I don't think that's happening that easily. I don't think you need purge either, right? They're not gonna threefold. Okay, they didn't have a bubble when they instant clicked it. Very weird. I think we just take the hit then. Should I want it? Well, I'll want it if they shield. I'm very surprised they didn't do anything. Twitch check getting all the love. Nope. That's just not true. If I ignored one of your comments, it's because I've already addressed it. And I can't do that the whole stream. I can't, man. I mean, is that good, y'all? We have 2 buffs now. That's what I really want. That way scales just automatically becomes bad, right? Do they scales the round I pull it? They didn't. Wow. And I can want it that later. Yeah, under my bubble, it's a perfect time to do that, right? That way they don't really have an answer to my bubble. It's big. It's an actual answer to that garbage. But I love that there's an answer to it. Otherwise, my God. I think, yeah, get an ice pip. They do want a scales based on their pip. So this is really good. In fact, I think the more we use, the higher the chances that they can't just scales only to win, right? Nice pull. You could rebrace. We'll see. I think Wanted's actually better. Do you want that? You might. It depends, but you could always do a Goat Monk into a Skeletal Pirate if they try to steal it. Oh, I'm definitely wanting. Oh, interesting. That's annoying, but I think want. Right? I mean, I'd say Scales is still pretty bad. I have to do that. I'm getting rid of a weakness and a set shield. That's annoying, dude. 2,000 by the end of September. I mean, dude, you know how subs work, though, right? I'm gonna have to answer that when it happens. They refresh every 30 days. So we have however many days until the last time someone either gifted a lot or we just had a crazy stream. I have a feeling that about 30 days ago, we had the 12-hour stream, and that was a sub-heavy stream. So it might go down for it'll be hard, in my opinion. It'll be a lot harder than y'all think, man. I'm just fair warning. Could I rebrace? Maybe. Is that even worth it? It's not. I think you can get rid of that. I think shield is absolutely the most worth it. Because I want to say the first hit is what? Is the first hit of scales not ice, hopefully? I actually forgot. That's a good pull, though, dude. That's like a Luminous, right? Without having to Dark Surge. I don't mind that. That's a better hit than anything else we got. I think it is a life hit. Okay. Well, we'll bubble. That was a good move. Because Gaze was bad when I had the life shield, too, right? You've seen the spell 1,000 times. Bro, I've checked out. It's so crazy to me that Kingsaw hasn't fixed it. It's so crazy. It literally blows my mind, my boy. It blows my mind. I don't even know how to, like, explain it properly. Yo, Leahy, are you trolling? I don't know if you're trolling, but I feel like you're trolling. And you're a chiller, my boy. So I have to ask, why are you trolling? I mean, I have to bubble. Do I bubble right away is the question. Yeah, why not? I think you have to. I'm not. Oh, okay. Well, no. He hasn't died yet. It's literally yesterday's mod. I'm not gonna do it every day, y'all. I'm gonna, switch it up a little bit. That way, I think it's more fun that way. Do I want that? I could set up a Blade Gambit, I guess. They literally have nothing. Honestly, if they have nothing, you should do this. Because, yeah, they could raw or whatever. But, I don't know. You could do a lot. I just want to run out the brace if at all possible. I literally got the Oni, too. Nice. Okay. So if I have 4 blades, I could just do that, bro. That's really good. Oh, you didn't tune in till end? Oh, I got you. Yeah, no, I'm just PvPing because I wanted to. Which is a little crazy. Dude, they're doing literally nothing. And I'm gonna be honest. I'll brace. I will brace to run out their brace. But I will take an Oni quick. Because there's a lot of ways to punish this little blade thing. There's a chance I already messed up not taking it, but I don't know about that, actually. I think we're doing a good job. So the bubble will buff this, but the 4 blades that I have on me won't, because it's given up, essentially. Oh, it's a hit and brace. Do I send it anyways, then, y'all? Maybe it's ice. It could be lucky. Imagine a world, no? Okay. I want to say that's got to be a hit and brace. They would rather pass twice than do this crazy. Right, yeah. I mean, you got to hit into it. Maybe trap aura later, but... My hand right now, if I don't do this, I don't even have a good move, so I have to do it. Bop! I also... Having that many blades, it's a very bad idea against a balance. They'll raw and you'll die. Every raw gives them, like, a power pip per blade, bro. And it's like... I have 4 blades, so do the math, it's not good. So I think you have to do that. And I would have Lord of Jungled if the blade wasn't going to be given up by this. So there's no point doing that first either. Yeah, it's not really that good, but I'll be honest, bro, it's damage, right? We take damage every now and then. At least we're winning by a little bit. And if they scales, we'll see what happens after. I have a brace and a shield, though. Yeah, I think we both just Dark Surge here, right? Not bad. I'm very worried about healing, obviously, because of Gearhead. Gearhead is just ridiculous. Like, Gearhead wins games, dude. That's why the Skeletal Pirate's in my hand, though. Because if they steal a heal, I gotta be ready for it. Is that a better trade? Like, if I were to Goat Monk and they Gearhead and then I Skeletal Pirate, is that even worth it? Or no? I need all of these. Yeah, my only good move is to either Rebirth and heal them. Or... Okay, well, they did that. I don't know if this is worth it, y'all. You can Gearhead Scales and he's healing like a bajillion. Yeah. I mean, I don't think a Goat Monk is necessarily that bad. At least that also did less, right? I don't know. Maybe Lord of Jungle is just a better move. While I got Bubble. Like, maybe I just shield. Like, Crystal Shield. I actually think you don't want that. Yeah, you could, like, Weakness and just wait. Honestly, that is a good move. Because I feel like the second you heal dumb, it's like it's over for you, dude. I don't know. I would rather not just randomly heal. Okay. I'd rather not brace when I'm at full pips, so we'll see. What is he gonna do? Oh, okay. I have to want it. That's all I can do, actually. That's fine. So that didn't go well, but it happens. Do Premier balances generally carry Sabertooth? I don't think they do, but honestly, dude, it wouldn't be a surprise. I've seen people do everything at this point. I'd say Sabertooth is stupid, but yeah, dude, maybe it's time. Like, given a hand like this, you kind of do have to, unless you just get an open shot, which I'll take an open shot. I doubt they're going to give it to us, though, right? Yeah, they're not going to give it. I think you just got to Goat Monk and just remove it if you need to. I could brace and then go... You know what? I'm just going to sit on pips for a little bit, but I actually think getting rid of their brace is better, y'all. Like, I'm going to do that and then Goat Monk as their brace runs out. Maybe I get a hit and bubble? No. Because if they bubble, that was just that wasn't a good move, but... if I had a hit and bubble, though, that was literally a perfect move. But yeah, I think they knew. I actually think that was such a bad... They didn't even think about that. They're Marshall? That was not a good move. I mean, we have to do this, right? They're ready to do a lot. I should have hit and bubbled as their 6-round brace ended, and then we might have been fine. But now I got to do this as a shield break, right? So it's not really that good. It's just a bad matchup, so... Y'all will see what I'm talking about. The damage that they do alone is crazy, so... But I'm hoping that we pip conserve and then we can Skeletal Pirate, maybe. And that's not good, right? The damage. That 1100's getting stolen. That might have honestly just been my move, but I didn't have it. Okay. Gearhead. Or Rainbow Serpent. But yeah, we knew it was going to be Gearhead. You see any balance using Judgment? I actually have a video of it out. It's called the most... That video did well, too, dude. Yeah, so any heal that you do, they can just steal it. But at least I got a decent Skeletal Pirate. Right? So I might have to do that, actually. Because I need bubble now. Right, at least they didn't steal the 1,000. But the amount of pips that I used versus the 4 pips that they used. Like, I don't know, man. And they did more damage than me. Because this isn't really... That's decent, but... I don't know. Like, y'all see the problem, right? Like, that's kind of bad. Okay, I can't use that many of those. I don't mind all of this. Like, I guess Dark Surge is going to need to pull again. So I think just try to discard a little bit more, right? Is it the evil balance healing strategy? It might be. It might be, my boy. Hey, Lurking Lucifer, thank you for the 6 months, my boy. Thank you. Hey, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate... Where's my present? I don't know. I don't know, my boy. What you talking about? I don't owe you anything. Hey, you know what? You are a legend, though. Okay, I got you. Here's your present. I got you. That was for you, man. That was for you. You're welcome, bro. You're welcome. Unlocked Leaf. Thanks for the Twitch Prime, my boy. Thank you. All right, you know what, chat? I think do this before you sit on shads. Straight up. I low-key spit really hard on my mic just now. I went through a lot of... That's nasty. God damn. Am I the only one who can't stop spending money on guns? Yeah, that's a weird one. That was a weird one to put into the chat. No crit. Guys, is that good? Even if it does like 1,500, because I have a brace, oh, okay. Never mind. That was not good. That was not good at all, brother. Oh, you know what? That's good, though. What is this, a weakness? Yeah, I think you could Luminous, and that's about it. Or you could Shield, but then they'll Scales. So is that worth it? I mean, I'd rather do that than not. So yeah, I'll do it. We're barely in the lead, dude. I think I needed another Crystal Shield, but then they might have just done a lore spell. So I genuinely don't even know what we needed. Brace is good. Oh, wow. They didn't... So they didn't have a Scales right there, which I think is nuts. Should I try to trade a Luminous with whatever they have? I could. I could Luminous and threaten a Luminous. It's a 40-something blade, so why not, right? This would be a peak time for a brace cast, my boy. Because then maybe I could just brace like crazy and win. Like, this would be a game-winning brace cast if I get it. I mean, maybe. I feel like it never happens when I need it. Yeah, that would have been ridiculous. With their pips the way that they are right now. Okay. Might need another Crystal Shield. Although I still think it's when we have bubble that we want it. Not the other way around. Okay. So they're trading this because I can't really trade back, right? I know for a fact that if I go for... Like, I know for a fact, chat, if I go for this, I'm getting Trap Aura. There's just literally no other option. That's the issue. Maybe I should do that. I think you just have to Dark Surge then. That's all you could do, right? Because otherwise you're not going to get any, like... I don't know. I think I let them have bubble too much. Now they have a way too good of a move. That's all they have to do. They just have to do a good move here, and it's, like, literally easy for them. And I'm lagging. Cool. That might have been banging, bro. I don't have the death pips, but... You know, if I'd done that before they did this, I might have been able to win. Yeah, this just wins them the game. It's literally buffed. They get 3 power pips for my blades. So it's like a 0 pip hit that does 2,000. It's not 2,000, but like, might as well be. Like, look at the pips, bro. It's very unfortunate. Okay, so now we have to shield, right? I mean, it's still winnable. It's just you really, really need to get something like good here. Like, I don't know what it would even be. I mean, Rebirth into the Rebirth could work, I guess, right? What I'm hearing is that balance is busted. Honestly, it's not as bad as it used to be, but this is still a very bad matchup. They've passed 3 times, and it doesn't seem to matter. I think do this while you have a shield, maybe? I don't know. Okay. Rebirth into the Rebirth? Maybe. I actually don't mind Rebirth when I have that, actually. And I have 2 different guiding lights. Not bad. But they can Triton, dude. I bet they get a Storm Pip now. These balances that are close to Marshall, that have a lot to lose, always play perfectly. It's crazy. You would never believe it, bro. It's like their lives... Like, so they'll get a Storm Pip now instead of getting the Scales Pips, I bet. Even though there's no difference between now and earlier when I could have, you know? Trapora? Really? Storm Pip? No, not a Storm Pip. Okay. I have to do that. Honestly, I think that's better because I'm giving up my blade so I don't get Rod. They're actually good weaknesses, right? And honestly, dude, if they're going to steal my heal anyways, I don't want to use it on a Rebirth. They'll just steal it and win. Like, a Gearhead out-trades a Rebirth. So I don't want to be doing that. I don't know, maybe that does something. I would need to, like, pull an Aura and Bubble, but I haven't pulled it. I think we discarded 1 hit and Bubble and never saw another one. But maybe that, like, I don't know, throws them off a little bit, right? Really, PP is not your content anymore. I don't really care what you think or what you feel. Comments like that are gonna get you not red anymore. I don't know what you want from me, man. All right, because I'm playing, so I don't know what. I think you have to get rid of that. All right, let's go for a hit and Bubble. They can't gaze with that weakness on. We're just running out both auras. Not bad, right? Then maybe we could Luminous a lot and win. I don't know. That's all we could really do, right? I think we need to do that and then figure it out. That Raw should just win them the game, though, dude. You can't blame him. Most games are Mickey Mouse peeve. Like, it's not my fault that I get the same people playing literally brain dead every time. Like, I wish it wasn't like that, but I have no control over that at all, you know? Like, it's just what it is. Yeah, they don't even care about a weakness or they don't care. That's the problem. Like, that should be a bad move in a game where you pass 3 times, but the matchup is so bad that it's just not. All right, that's fine, dude. That's fine, my boy. My man said, popped in how the match has been. I don't know. Maybe I meant it like it feels weird. I don't care, Robert. I don't care. I've already said this. I will do content to y'all's liking. If you watch over a long period of time, I'll do a lot of content. That's all it is. I think the game's in limbo. I'm waiting for the next update. Like that is the truth. Should I do... I think you have to do that, right? Because otherwise, I don't know. Like, if they Scarab, then they'll still have a weakness. So that's important. And then I could do that, right? I could shield as well. Play Death or Balance. I played on my Death and I actually lost 1, so... But I did win 1. You're not wrong. Played on my Balance, got a Balance Mirror, so that's also not gonna work, right? Yeah, like right here. You have to do this and then hit and bubble. Then I don't know what we do after that. If we hit and bubble, maybe we can get some trap auras. Because they're gonna brace. We already know. Yeah, it's 1,000 damage diffy, but honestly, we have a little bit more damage output potentially than them. Maybe. Because of the weaknesses. So I don't know, maybe there's something there. I gave them a good Scarab, but I don't even know why they would do it. Another he don't got it ass move. Cool. Devotion hit and bubble would have been literally fire here. Are they just gonna gaze again? I mean, I would hope not, but at this point, I think Balance can get away with a lot like that, bro. Imagine. That would be really dumb, though, because, like, I get that they have a bubble to get rid of, but, brother, 2 weaknesses. One of them's a 40, and I have a shield. It would be nice to get a Devotion here. I think that's what we need. There we go. I think they're dead-ass gonna do it. Just brain dead. Okay, no, it's not fully brain dead. And you know what? They only swapped over a -30. Not bad, right? And then now we Devotion. Okay. I think Devotion you have to do, actually. Because otherwise you don't have the damage output to keep up. But dude, can't they just Scales and win? Maybe I needed to Crystal Shield more. I feel like that didn't happen, really. Guess another pull is good. They still have a minus 40. Not bad, right? If that's a bubble, that's so sad. Yeah, they have bubble control now. Because you're gonna have to go on the aggro. I think you have to Luminous first. Yeah, these won't work. If they have bubble, it'll never work. Because Gearhead is worth way too much. If I do this, is there a way I can two-shot them? Like, maybe I just stay on the aggro the whole time? Is that even possible? I don't know if I can without bubble and devotion. That's kind of why I wanted that. That did do a lot, though, dude. And that was a weakest hit. That's like our weakest hit, right? Is it an even game at least now? Kind of. And I got a bubble. Trap Aura, too. There's definitely playability here. Like, the hand plays. It's just, like, kind of hard to deal with gaze, I would say. That's what they did. Wait, hot take. They cannot kill me, but I think I can kill them if I go for a Lord of Jungle. I think. Because think about it. If that did that much, a Lord of Jungle is going to hurt, and then a Centaur should do it, right? So I think you have to get rid of that and get a life pet. I think that's all you could do, honestly. Because my blade is better and I'm hitting first and we're pretty even. So I'm basically doing 2 double buffed hits, but I'm hitting first. So if the game were balanced, I should be ahead, actually, right? Because we should have similar damage output here. Yeah, I mean, they should be scared of a kill shot. If that did that much, a 45 blade just means I could do more, right? Okay. But I don't know, maybe they're not like a real marshal though. I don't know. Like, they might have gotten this far by not actually knowing when they die, because they can literally be brain dead. Like, if they hit right now and ignore a Centaur, okay, maybe not. So I think Luminous here, and I shouldn't be dead because it's a relatively weak hit. And then once again, we should be threatening a kill, right? A TC Centaur kills, yeah. I have them. Oh, no, dude, I'm dead. Never mind, I'm dead. That did so much more than I thought it would. If I bubble, I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead. I can't win anymore. Okay, I'll just get my arena tickets from this. Infestation, no. They just kill. They just gaze. When we let them raw, we lost. Our Oni literally didn't matter at all. Them passing 3 times and hitting him through every 40 weakness didn't matter. Our Oni didn't matter. Nothing mattered. Unfortunate. It's all good. I'm not going to think too much on it. I mean, that might kill, right? With all the buffs, but... yeah, I think a little bit more bubble control would have been nice, obviously, too. I didn't think that would do that much. Yeah, that kills. All kinds of things can kill here, right? If I had weakness, they probably would have killed, too. Maybe I could have shielded, but they could have scaled through gaze, so there's no winning. Well, GG. All good. Maybe we'll get a decent matchup where we don't deck fell today, but in the meantime, bro. Is that their first game of the season? They were at 1950 rank. Let me see. No, because I need to see this. Because 1950 means it's their first game. Oh, they're not displaying it. Interesting. I feel like that was their first game all season. For some reason, they decided to do it today, guys. Awesome. Against my life. Just, really cool, really cool. How would it be a hot take? Oh, you think Balance is one of the best schools? It's literally number 2. It just has an answer to everything, and Scales is over damage per pip. Been having this goddamn combo for over a year. I can't even be mad at losing because the game isn't balanced, you know, man. So I don't know what to do, like, you know. Like, they passed 3 times, hit through multiple 40s, and also I did an Oni, which is 4 blades that you have to give up, which is extra value. But it doesn't matter because they're balanced. Their stats and their hits are just better. So they can literally hit worse than you and win. I don't understand how that's ever going to be a thing, you know, man. Can't wait to see what Darkmoor brings. I mean, to be honest, Shads are not going to be spammed anymore. So I think that will be good, but I couldn't tell you what honestly is going to happen because the devs don't change the broken stuff fast enough. So I don't know. If they break something like seriously this time around, I'm not PvPing. I really mean that like fully. I could say this from the perspective of someone that's been doing other content. If every meta is going to be like this from now on, just scales forever, I'm not playing. Like, I'm really not. Like, I genuinely cannot, bro. You're playing a lower tier class versus a higher tier class. Do you see why that's a problem? I don't know, man. At least we actually lost a game to something not stupid today, but Like, the balance games have just been, they're just literally playing worse, but they're scalesing. That's it. There's no counterplay. It's just literally scales. It's like, I'm not gonna have, no one's gonna have fun watching that. Like, you know, scale should be getting changed in Dark more. Tough bet, bro. We need to wait another 3 years. Tough bet. I don't know about that, bro. It hasn't been enough years yet. It's so annoying, dude. I guess we should have crystal shielded more, but then they just did that little swap and that immediately dismantled it. It's so crazy. A spell that's very useful in so many scenarios immediately turns it around. It's like you don't even have pressure because they basically need the shield anyways. So it's like literally the solution that I thought was even a thing, immediately they have an answer. It's so crazy, dude. I don't know. Cards that don't get used because they're weak might as well not exist. There's like hundreds of spells and no one even uses them, bro. It's wild. Scales has been dumb. Yeah. I'll be honest, I don't think a lot of these games are legit. Like, I feel like the two balances, I don't know. I feel like when they know that they're not going to get a certain school, they're more likely to queue. Because, I don't know. That's just my intuition. I could be wrong, of course, you know. I feel like nothing matters. The school always has more broken than all the others. I mean, it hasn't always been like that, bro. Alright, I just went on my death. Y'all said y'all wanted that? I don't know, man. I put Monk a morning and I thought it'd be fun to use, man. It's crazy. Can it just not be the scale school, please? Like, literally, I'll take anything else. Okay, I think it's a storm. Again, crazy. Alright, you know what? I am gonna get a death pit, blade, right? Because I could wraith with that. I don't even want to storm on my death. I mean, I'm saying that because I think it's free, but I did lose. That was just RNG, though. It's all, like, a hand like this, I don't know. That's pretty hot. If I do this at the right time, it's over. Right? What is that? Okay. Is it a myth, by the way? It might be a myth. Which means I don't want to do that or that, but yeah, it is a myth. Because their health is so low that I thought they were storm, but no, I don't think so. Okay, so this, you have to aura a lot, actually. And blade. Your weaknesses and shields they can counter. Okay, this might be more fun for us, I think. Hopefully. Get rid of that, get rid of that. You could shield and ghoul, but you already have a blade, so you just waste a blade for a blade. So I don't think it's worth it. I think Skeletal Dragon's really good in this matchup. Do I just discard everything, guys? I could go for an Ares. It's not the worst idea. Like, I could do that, and then if I can get enough pips, I can literally use my death buffs on that spell with my fire stats. It's pretty good. I've done it a lot before. It works pretty well. The other option is to get even more blades with Pyre Dragon, which I'm leaning towards. I think that is our option. High key. What is that, a blade? Bubble, okay. Well, why don't we combine these two? There's no way I'm not doing that. And I think we could bubble until we can get, like, a Dark Surge soon, right? The idea would be to Pyre Dragon all those shields off, get some blades, and then there should be stuff that we could do with blades. Maybe not the best cards, but you know. Ooh. Wait, I should probably get life pips. I didn't even think about that, because what if because he's a mid fire? He might just go for like a random dot, right? Okay. Well, that's fine. Do I have a brace ready to go? I don't. Well, here's the deal. If I do this, I have a triple buffed hit of some sort. Now, the life pips are kind of low. But I don't think it can detonate in time, right? I don't know. Hopefully we pull a brace. If not, then yeah, I might have actually messed up. He doesn't seem to have enough pips to do a good dot into a detonate, though, right? I don't know if he will or not, but you know. That is, I think, our best move. It's a lot of damage. We're getting some blades for his random shield that he put in. I don't know why he did that. Right? And we have bubble and another blade under that. That's gotta be good. Let's see. If it's a bubble, I'm happy. Perfect, yeah, because I'm gonna bubble away his thing, and then we will have enough life pips. I was a little worried that he would do like a big dot into a detonate with Raging Bull. That is like a way you could die. So if you're not ready for it, it could be worse. But I think do that, and if you lose it, then you could maybe weakness. But really, I would hope for a brace, right? Yeah, I messed up not getting those life pips, bro. What is wrong with me? I needed them, man. I needed them. Oh, that's hot. I'm not even getting life pips the way I need to right now, by the way. I don't know what this little Archmaster... I should have 2 right now. What is that? Yeah, I was really hoping that wouldn't happen. So he does have a dot that he could remove, and I can't remove it until next turn. If I weakness any Raging Bulls, and it's actually worth a lot. Even with all the buffs that I have, he might actually have a better hit than me with the Raging Bull. Like, I'll immediately die. Guys, I don't even have Spirit Shield, so what do I do? I don't think I have a good move other than to do this, but what if he Raging Bulls, am I cooked? I think I needed a Skeletal Dragon already. I dug for a Monster Mash in case I could pull it, but I don't know. Yeah, he's Raging Bulling. God damn. Alright, so what do we do here? Am I cooked? It's not, you know, I would say that we shouldn't be cooked because even the bowl isn't buffed, but this game, I feel like, I don't know. This game, it has a way of doing things, man. How much is that doing? Oh, it's a lot. It's kind of heavy. I think you just have to Dark Surge and just not let that happen again. Right? Because he has, like, no pips. Like, could I just go for a Scarecrow here? Yes, but I don't think that's worth it. It's like a very bad drain. I could do this, but it gives up Blade, so it's also not worth it like that. I'm gonna do some weirdness here, y'all. I'm gonna get Fire Pips all of a sudden. And I'm gonna try to do a big dot before he could do anything and just survive. Try to remove his next dot, if at all possible. I don't know if that is a thing. We'll see. What's he gonna do? A shield? Yeah, okay. I mean, dude, that is asking to get Ares'd, but... Alright, do that. Maybe do that. I think you can weakness. Maybe just go for Ares right away. I have to do something, right? Otherwise, this one's also going to be an L. And I'm not trying to lose all of these. I can't anymore, man. Okay. That'd be so... That would have been good. I think I would have sent it. Let's see what he does. What is that? Okay. So how do we play this? I think we should get a life pip. I'm going to basically use 10 pips on this. So this is going to use my bubble and my 2 blades and my fire stats. But it'll be a death dot. It should be enough to kill him. If he can detonate a random dot and do that much, this should be doing a lot. Now, I don't know what's next is the issue. That's why I kept this. It was kind of my get out of jail free card if he ever did something crazy. Because he thought, huh, man. Bop! Well, hold up. How much is this doing? Hey! Wait, that's crazy. Maybe I could buff it up even more. Is that possible? I don't think so. Okay. Maybe start getting fire pips. I do need fire pips in case he starts shielding and going for a Jin. Dude, that has to be doing a lot. That's literally, it's like a 7,000 damage thing. Like, unironically. Is he gonna shield now? Okay, so hear me out. We're gonna have to Elephant at some point. Oh my god, I don't have anything, though. Alright, just do that, I guess. Maybe I shouldn't have dug. I'm scared of him Raging Bulling again, so I can't ever Elephant in a way that, like, lets him, I guess. Which is crazy. I don't have anything. JK, man, thank you for the 10 bomb, homie. I appreciate it. Oh, boy.
The games, my man.
Hey, the games were kind of crazy today. We're doing a lot of damage. I could win, potentially, very, very soon. My issue right now is that, yes, I have a Monster Mash, but he's gonna... I can't do it because I won't have the pips yet to Toilet. Is there any reason to do that? No, I mean, an Ellie shield would be good. Do I have that at least? How do I have nothing? God damn. Well, the only thing that he could kill with... I don't think a Jin kills me, but if it can, goddamn. Is he just gonna hit? I think he's gonna hit. He did that at the speed of light. See, if I went for a elephant, even with my pips... Okay, never mind. He did what I didn't want him to do without me being prepared. He did a random dot. So here's what I think. I think we remove it before he detonates. And that's why I didn't Monster Mash. Because that would have cleared the weakness. So that was low-key kind of smart. Now I'm wondering, Chad, do I just get a bunch of fire pips now and just get rid of the heal? And I think the damage on that is so high that a Monster Mash might be killing soon. So yeah, do that, I think, right? Bop! Right? I gotta get... Because if he does another Raging Bull, I'm gonna be pissed. But he's doing 2 different dots, you know? Well, damn! I'll be honest, dude, that was a cool strat that he started with. This was too much. He should have ginned because he had shields. He should have just skipped. He should have went from one strat to another because I didn't keep up properly. It's actually kind of hard to keep up. Okay. That might be a banger, you know. I could do a weakness aura instead of turning his aura into a weakness. But I almost feel like that's not... I don't know. I think Monster Mash is way better. What does he do? Okay. So the best thing that he could do right now... I could do this. Into a Pyre Drag? No, I can't. Chat, I think I'm just gonna weakness and threaten a kill with Skeletal Dragon. I know I could have fused it. I don't think it's worth it yet. And he's taking so much damage that I could wait even one more round maybe, right? So he can hit through that weakness, which I am a little worried about, but I think that was smart. I could have combined those, but it's just a good hit, right? And he did just Blade. So Skeletal Dragon's really good. And I do have, like, I don't know. What is that, a weakness? Interesting. Now what? I could Wand Hit. No, but my brace is going to be gone, so that's not worth it. I could do that. I have to remove a buff. I think that's the best way to do it. Weirdly enough. I think get rid of this Reliquary. And I still have a double buffed hit right out of it. With the damage that I'm getting on the round, right? Is that not smart? I would get rid of the shields if he had 11 pips. That's when he would use the shields for damage. But I could Pyre Dragon out of this. So I probably should have combined for an extra thing. So maybe that messed up, but... Right, that plus the OTs? That's actually wild, dude. I didn't think the Blade would matter that much. I want to say... The 1,000 damage that we're doing right now, plus a Pyre Dragon should do it, I think. Right? And he has minus 70 weaknesses and stuff on, so he can't even do a good hit. He has to clear the weaknesses. So that's his only good move, right? Now, the reason why that's good is because I can clear those 3 shields, but I'll hit into the fire shield. So, I'm wondering. Well, I could want it out of it. So, yeah, I think do this. I could have immolated too, but... Because he has a minus 70, he has to stone. I think just do that into anything, right? Wait, dude, that was kind of good. Oh my god. I think he dies through the shield. So I don't need to play 2 careful. Damn. Should I put in Burrowing Bane? Is it that good? Low key? But I should have gotten life pips quicker, dude. That was a really... Like, he immediately exploited the fact that I didn't have life pips. Like, it was good. I was smart. That was another good... Actually, we had a couple of good games already, huh, man? That was what... Honestly, if I hadn't removed the King Art, I was literally dead, dude. I was just dead. Okay, so he's not dead. That's what I thought. Because he is a resist. You know, like... But that's why you have things like Ghoul. He should stone here, or maybe just King Art. He wants to detonate it. So his goal here is to get... a double buff detonate, right? Because all those traps, they'll get used on the OT that he just made. He would have killed. He would have killed. And I didn't have the pips to remove it. I think the only response to this, if you don't remove it, is to double shield. Because, right? Like, if I had a way to double mid shield, that man's almost survived by 20, bro. Now, that was well played, though. I think the first... Dude, he should have ginned. If he had ginned, I think it would have literally been perfect. I don't know, but you know what? I'm tired of all of them playing perfectly. Get out of here. Get out of here, all y'all. Mini warlords, bro. All these sergeants are mini warlords. Crazy, my boy. Once you hit 100K subs, this world is gonna evolve. Well, damn. Hey, you know what? You're right, man. Yo, if you haven't subbed yet, you should definitely subscribe. Massive ass shout out to JK, man. Thank you for the top dono of $10 on YouTube. Thank you to Risky and Michael for the top dono of 10 gifted on Twitch. Thank you for making the stream lit already, my boy. You know what, man? I feel like at least that was a good game. I don't mind these. Why does he look like a cat Dr. Doom? Me? Are you talking? Why? Oh, no, you're not. You're talking about my character, at least. I thought you were talking about me, bro. The shirt? What's wrong with it? It's a nice shirt. Guys, it's a nice shirt. I look like I read or something. You know, man? It's nice. Why are multiple people? Because I don't know if y'all are premeditating this. What, is the shirt ugly? Y'all can tell me, I guess. Is it ugly? I shouldn't. It's nice. I don't get it. I feel like, you know, it's like, it's a little preppy looking. I'm gonna be honest. But, you know, I'm an adult. You know, you look like a kid. I just don't think that's like, if I look like a kid, that has more to do with my face than my, like, you know, than the shirt that I'm wearing. Like, what do you want me to do? Roll up in a tux, bro? You like a walking picnic. Okay. I can't. I read the first bit of that and I just don't want to continue. You just set me off, bro. You set me off, honestly. Kind of gives my mom gave me the shirt. No, but they literally did. It was my birthday present. Whatever, but they were visiting last week. They got me a shirt, a blender. These are big, high-ticket items, guys. Honestly, shirts are... I feel like clothes. I could do with that. Like, I don't care. Like, but a blender, you know. Your face does look young. I've always had that problem. Sauce in a tux would be kind of sick. I think I'd look good. I think I'd look real good. I've been in a tux before. Well, I don't know if it's a tux. It's like technically slightly different. Or maybe it is a tux. Chat, what do you wear for choir? What, if you wear a cummerbund, are you wearing a tux? Because I've done that before. And it was crazy when I first had to put it on. Because I look crazy, bro. I look good. I looked good. What is that? I'm not a choir nerd. A cummerbund, it's like a belt, but it goes above your belt. But it like covers your belt. I think it's to make a tuxedo look black other than just your shirt or something. I don't know. I used to own it. Well, I used to rent. I didn't own it. But I had a rented tuxedo for choir. Dude, why do they rent out tuxedos, dude? Like, what are we doing, man? I think that's crazy. It can't be that serious, bro. A shirt and a blender. Oh, do they know you're the face of Wiz? What does that have to do with anything, bro? Those are W. No, I'm happy with those. I'll be honest, bro. I'll be so real with you. I'm a simple guy. Like, literally, when I get paid for last month and this month combined, I'm getting me a new bottle because this keeps spilling water everywhere. I'm getting a new table. And if this is possible, I don't know yet if this is possible, but I want to set up like a Wiz on console series for the official launch so we can go crazy on it because I think it could be cool. But I want some ideas for a fresh walkthrough and hopefully it won't. Maybe we'll get, would it be too confusing if I did multiple walkthroughs? Or not walkthroughs, but you know, I kind of want to do a thing where I just speed run it. See if I can be the first. I mean, I won't be. But, you know, when is the official launch? I got to get on that, dude. I mean, I guess I have a Switch and a game capture, but that's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy to be doing on Wiz, bro. I agree. Others can attempt to Jade, but to define Jade... Do you know what I think could be cool? Like, it's everyone is starting fresh, right? If you buy an Xbox to play Wiz, I might unsub. No, but it'll be good because I kind of want it for Grand Theft Auto as well. So that would be an Xbox, right? I don't know. I have a vision for the next year where I don't just play Wiz. I've been doing just Wiz for a while. And I'm not going to stop doing Wiz. I'm just, you know, I feel like compared to the way I make videos and stream now, like if you compare it to a year ago, like this is a different human. So I'm just preparing for as I get even better. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like when I level up even, you know, that's what's up right now. You feel me, bro? But yeah, that's all I need, bro. A chair, a bottle. Like, I don't think those are big things, you know? Also, I don't know if this is expensive, but I really want to get a towel warmer. One with a UV light, so it can, like, disinfect my towels and then warm them up. Is that hard to get? That's got to be a thing, right? I don't know. Is that too stupid? I don't know, man. That's probably stupid. Wiz is just your thing. Hey, no, but I'm not going to stop, is what I'm saying. It's just, You never want to only stick with one thing, you know, if it like, unless it's fulfilling you creatively, which it has been. But you know, I don't know. I can't predict the future. You don't make enough to live luxurious, use a washer. What do you mean use a washer? What does that have to do with anything? Use a washer to stream Wiz? You're not gonna variety? No. The long-term plan for, you know, at some point is to do it, bro. If I had $1 for every time. I was doing the thing. Okay, let me explain what just happened. I was stroking my non-existent beard, and his comment was, if I had $1 for every time Saw stroked his beard hair that he doesn't have, I'd be rich. Bro, it's weird. I used to have I shave more now. It's weird, but I'm not used to, like, not having a thing. But there is a little bit of scruffiness, you know, like, very little. But I feel like you don't stroke that, do you? You don't stroke it. Like, that's just stupid. I don't know who I think I am, you know, but these days. He's gonna be self-conscious when he does it. Nah, nothing can make me self-conscious anymore. I've evolved past that. So, you know, if you think you could do it, tough luck. Good luck. The Night Rain variety stream would go hard. Oh, that's true. That is true. I never did that. Oh, damn. Guys, this is sad. There's too many storms in queue. I got so many storms already, so I thought I could, you know, go on my fire, you know, man? I don't know. If I had $1 for every time you said you know or I don't know. Oh, like most humans? Ho. Alright, anyways. Okay, I actually don't mind the hand. Other than... Yeah. I might play He Don't Got It. Apparently everybody's doing it, so we'll see. So it's a storm, right? They're really good against dots. I'm fired. The dot school. So if I'm gonna detonate something, it's gotta be when he doesn't have the pips to do anything about it. Which isn't that easy. What is that? Just take me out of my misery, bro. What am I watching? So what, do I not want to do that? At this point. I mean, I'll do this first. I have a strategy where I could actually do something with my storm hit. If I do fire and storm blades, but it's very hard without King Art to do it. Yeah, that's actually not worth it then. Oh, Elephant. Not bad. Weakness or Steel Pit? Okay. I think the Dark Pack could come in clutch here. Right? I think you have to do that. You don't have a choice here. A Dark Pact is going to be a very big requirement. But I'm digging it away. Ooh, an Ellie Shield. That is from my main deck, and I didn't know I had it. Cool. Okay. It's not the worst thing. Yeah, if you do that, you need to use that Stormblade well. Right? Okay, you know what? He started the Aura War. I kind of wanted him to do that, because otherwise it's like, what am I doing? You feel me? So what? Am I getting rid? I'm going to have to get rid of that. And do that. So I have the dot and the detonate just like the previous dude in case he ever doesn't have the pips. But I feel like that's kind of crazy. Like, he's gonna have the pips, right? I didn't even draw it properly, but that was awful. This was statable. Statable! Yeah, I don't know, actually. Maybe get a fire pet? I don't know, just give you some utility here. Okay, now, when he Galvanics again, what do I do? I don't know. I really don't know. That's what I would have liked to do with the blades, but that ain't gonna work if he has that shield. So I gotta do that. But then, am I doing enough damage at that point? I'm not. What the dick is that? Bro, what is he doing, man? No, genuinely. Like, what is the point of any of this? I guess just do that, but, like... Oh my god. I don't know if we're playing well whatsoever, chat. Like, technically, I don't think I should have done that. Okay, you have a lot of things you could do. I think do that into that. Then maybe you could... I mean, if I can keep the aura, it's perfect. I doubt we do, but, you know, we'll see. Or I just play He Don't Got It. I could also just go that route. It's always possible. What is he doing? Yeah, I don't know why he couldn't make that move in time. It's kind of the easiest move to make right now. I think you need an ice pip, bro. Actually, no. He's gonna catch the day. I'm just gonna have to shield. Right? Think I have to. Literally nothing else I could do. I think. If I do that, I could get rid of his shields, but I don't even have a storm buff for Owl, so. Is that even worth it at that point? I don't know. It might be. What is that? Okay. Could be a lot worse, y'all. It literally could be a lot worse. So what? He could catch the day into the Owl still, so that's still pretty bad. But I almost feel like he can't... I would rather shield when I could maybe kill, so maybe do... I think you have to get rid of that. Dude, I think this is the only thing that could get rid of those shields and make this a viable move. But... a base Storm Owl, can it even kill after a buffed Brim into a double buffed Elephant? That I don't know. Right? I mean, this should be a decent Elephant though, right? This hits through the shields. That's kind of why it's so good. And if he has to keep on Storm Shielding, maybe we have enough rounds where we could win. I genuinely couldn't tell you. That's doing a decent bit, right? It's kind of a weak hit because it hits through a shield though, dude. Yeah, 2,500. I don't know how much a base owl does, is the issue. Like, at all. Like, I might just be better off doing a buffed hit. That's doing a lot. Catch of the day. Or not. He removes the dot for some reason. So I shield here. Right, I have to shield. It's either that or I'm cooked. Because Owl will dookie on me, right? So maybe get more Storm Pips at the moment. I don't think you need that. It's actually, guys, we're very close to killing. I guess do that, because you'll save a little bit of damage on a fire dot if you shield, right? I don't know. If there was a better move, this is the better move, I would say. Yeah, it's from my wand, by the way, in case y'all were wondering. Okay, let's see what happens. I don't want that. I don't know why I looked at it like I was in love with it. Goddamn. What is he doing? Okay, so now you shield again. Now, can he kill me with the Galvanic? Maybe not, right? There's a real chance that we could two-shot him. Maybe get a Fire Pip now in case we pull something else. This? I don't know, dude. I mean, shield. He has a Galvanic for one more round. You might as well do that. And the elves are gone. He should not be able to elf into an owl, and you could two-shot him by the time he could do anything. The key would be to not do a self-damage hit like Immolate, because that's not guaranteed to, like, win you the game, because you might just do too much damage to yourself, right? Let's see what he does. What is that? A fire off or what? Really? I'm not dead to a base owl, surely. I know I'm not. I could have shielded over this, but I don't think it's worth it, y'all. I think we need to go for a hit into a hit before she kills us. I think that's all we can do. And I don't think that's the hit. I think out of that now. Is that the hit? Oh, I like that a lot, y'all, because if he... Yeah. Oh, but I don't know, actually. Maybe I just do more damage. I think that's the move. It's weird, but I feel like just get more... I could have Heffied, and if he bubbled, yes, I could have gone for something else. But I think just get as much damage as possible. This is, like, slightly worse than a Elephant. But I could do another Elephant right out of it. And I could shield, right? There's just no way a base owl does enough to kill. I need to crit, though. Can that do over 2k? It should, right? 2.3. And I can do more damage than that, because that's like 600 something. I don't know, actually. Okay. Let's see. That should not be killing me. Especially low end. Maybe it doesn't crit. Can I get something? Dude, if it kills me, that's so... Okay, I was about to say. Like, that would have been crazy. Okay. I just don't know if I can kill in time. Like, you have to do this, right? I think he might be able to kill before I could do even, I don't know. Depending on how he shields, maybe Storm Owl's still useful, but I kind of doubt it. That, I needed that, right, if he wanted. Yeah. I think he's just very... Wait, dude. I did 2,300 with a Raging Bull, right? Do I not just kill, or am I tripping? 2,300. This does... No, I don't kill. That's so sad. I have to shield. It doesn't kill. And with that blade, there are ways that he could kill. And a Dispel might have been smart. But if he has a 0-pip hit, then he's even more guaranteed, right? He'll have more cards that he could kill with. So yeah, I needed more damage than 655. Yeah, based on this wouldn't have killed. Like, not even close, right? This might, because it's like double. So I'm hoping that he doesn't have anything. I don't know. Let's see. What is that? Yeah, that should do it. Even with my res. Dude, I think a set shield might have saved us. Does that do 1,000? Oh, it's close. Maybe it hits low end. Doesn't crit. It's only a 25 blade. I think he needs a crit to win the counter matchup here. Can I please block? Maybe, man. If I... Please. Damn, I don't think I survived that. It's so close, though. Yeah. It's a counter matchup. I think that's our 4th one today, so... It's just, you know, it's annoying to get every counter matchup, but it's fine. Yeah, he needed the crit. Probably high end. Calypso's worse than Kraken, right? High end, so... Unfortunate, bro. Very unfortunate. We almost did that. I think the way we played that was smart, though. I guess we needed a set shield at the end instead of a tower, if you think about it. That literally would have saved us, which is crazy. Damn, bro. My man said he's getting pips around the hand. Oh, you think you... Bro, listen. If they want to boost, they're just going to kill the game mode more. It's a shadow of its former self. So, you know, what do you do at that point, right? As I said, I've already said this. I'm not trying to call everyone a sniper. It's a serious problem. But I feel like talking about it every day kind of doesn't do anyone any favors, right, dude? They really look the same as mine. It's 100% better. Wait, what the hell? What are y'all yapping about, bro? Tops is like 2.9k for running full damage. Oh, on a King Art? Yeah, it would have done like, what, 25% more? But it wouldn't have been able to... So it would have broken 3k maybe. But there's no way that it would have done the amount that I needed, right? I think Elephant instead of Bull might have done it with high end. Because a low end Elephant is still 700, huh? So maybe I should have dug harder for that instead of going for the Raging Bull. I honestly thought it would do a little bit more, frankly, but if there was a misplay, that was it, right? I don't think there's a range on Calypso. Absolutely there is. Did I make that up? Of course there is. It's like a lore spell. So I think the only lore spells that don't have ranges are like Winter Moon and Ninja Pigs. I think almost everything else. No, I'm making that up. But Calypso should have a range. It's one of those spells, you know, man. Brimstone? No, there's a lot. That was actual madcap. But don't remove the point. Calypso, I'm pretty sure has a range, bro. It has to. I refuse to believe that it doesn't. I PP just see my strats work. You know what, bro? More people should be doing that, man. I feel like people don't be doing that at all. It's 560 max. Are we just capping? Oh, it is 560 max. Oh, never mind. Bottom path doesn't have a range. Oh, never mind. Well, he's still crit, chat. Only top path has a range. Yo, can I be honest? That was a really, like, it's a 10% win thing. So, like, I don't really... It was, like, within 100 HP. Well, why are we focusing on these things? Y'all, you know, y'all correct me unnecessarily too much. And I feel like when I do a bag, y'all say I'm being rude. But if I remember the hoes that were being like that just now, I feel like I should be able to, like, go crazy on y'all, right? Those should be the rules. That should be the goddamn... Right? Am I dumb? I feel like there should be no reason why y'all correcting me for no reason all the damn time when it doesn't take away from the point I made. Crazy, bro. DOG Apocalypse has no range. No, there's a few. There's a few. I think they just make it up as they go, bro. My friend plays it and I played it like 3 times. Are y'all talking about a whole ass other game? Full-blown convo? 4 different people in a chat? Y'all know there's other people in Twitch chat that may actually want their chats read, right? Crazy, bro. I don't know what they're talking about. Finna correct that chopped ass shirt. They literally ran out of insults and then just started having their own convo, dude. I can't believe it. They roasted my shirt for an hour and then just started talking about something else. What is this? Banhammer time. No, I'm not banning them, but still. It is ugly. It is ugly out here, bro. Bro doesn't like facts. Nah, y'all just want to say it's ugly no matter what, man. That's what it is. I'm on to y'all, man. I'm on to y'all. Y'all would rather lie about calling something ugly than tell the truth about it not being that way. And I don't know why. I don't know why y'all operate like that. Brim has no range? Oh, really? Okay, so why everyone's yapping? You looking hella cute? Thank you, Chicago Sage. I'm not even trying. I'm just, I don't need to look cute, you know, dude. I'm just saying. Oh, I've already gotten a message. Okay, so I'm not going to name the person, but I'm going to make it very, very clear because it's happened not the first time. If you account share to Q me today, understand that you are jeopardizing the person that you're account sharing with. Because I will not hesitate to report people that mess with the stream on purpose. I've just gotten a message saying one of the matches today guaranteed random nonsense. So let's not do it, please. You know, it's already happened. I already kind of suspected it, but now I know, I have confirmation. Don't do it. There's no point. It'll just end poorly. Which game was it? For the sake of not spreading drama, I'm not gonna name the game. There have been a few, so you know, y'all can guess, but I rocked that shirt with a different color scheme. Oh, cool. So it's almost good enough. Thank you, guys. Thank you for almost giving me the seal of approval, guys. I really, what would I do without y'all, man? I'd say the balance mirror match. I mean, you can guess whatever, bro. It's all good. But yeah, if you're weird, like, it's just unnecessary, bro. Like, get over yourself, for real, for real. All right, a balance versus a Belft. Finally, a game that I can get around, my boy. Maybe this won't be stupid. I mean, should I get a bunch of death pips for Scarecrow? They all just blade, right? I think you can do that and that. I don't mind that. I don't have anything that good. I guess just start with this, right? So normally most mids that I go against, they just start blading like crazy. If he doesn't, I'll switch to life pips. Okay, well that was quick. It was gonna happen whether we liked it or not. I mean, what are we gonna do? Should I can do that and that. I'll weakness. It's just a brace. I could just wait it out, right? If I do that, then maybe I could, like, I don't know, just get a shield and he doesn't hit through both, right? You don't need 2 of these, right? Okay, interesting. I might immediately get life pips, right? I have other ways to get rid of traps. We'll see if we pull it. Actually, maybe get a balance pip first. That is really good. I'm gonna steal a pip. Since I have a weakness, a shield is not a bad idea at all. And if he starts blading, the Scarecrow is good. The Raw is really good. If he's not PvEing, that's honestly what scares me the most. Because, like, then I don't know how to react as easily. What is that, a blade? Should be a blade, yeah. Why don't I get depth pips right now? Because I do have a plan. Yeah. I think do that. So if I have a weakness and a shield, I want to say it's not as easy for him to deal with it. And maybe now we go for life pips because we get Scarecrow or Rebirth, ideally. I don't know. It's hard to commit one way or another if he can see my pips, bro. That's the problem. It's a goddamn issue. That's fine. We'll make our way up. What is this? Dude, if that's a trap, honestly, it's not great. Okay, no, that's fine. I could actually really be able... I could deal with that very easily. I think do that. Yeah, I think brace. Now that we got the death pips, I doubt we're even going to see a lot of blades. I guess get a bunch of life pips now. So we can rebirth. I don't love rebirth at all, but I don't think you need that. Actually, I could have. I could have echoed the shields. All right, next scales, I won't get rid of it. Yeah, why is he shielding? I just realized, bro. I feel like Balance can echo shields. They can do quite a bit. What is that, a bubble? Yeah. Maybe just shielded because of Gaze, but I'm not sure that's worth it like that. I think do that. I'd rather pass and then Gaze, if anything. You want to keep that if he double blades, right? Is that a reliquary? It's a brace, okay. I think just Gaze, get more life pips. You might have to get rid of some of this stuff. Yeah, right? I have a plan, y'all. But I need a lot of life pips to make it happen. The second we do, though, it should be a banger. Hopefully we're not on, like, I don't know. I feel like the way we're between life and death pips is a little hard to deal with. Especially when you also do need to do damage. But I don't know. Maybe this is doable. Honestly, this is one of the few things that can be balanced kind of easily if you're not careful. Because, like, you can't really out-trade with high DPP cards. So it should be interesting. But he's not really hard committed to Blade or Trap. But maybe he's doing that intentionally. I don't know. I have no idea. I mean, could I get what I need here? None of this is what I need. I could just re-brace. If he bubbles, I might as well just re-brace. Yeah, I think I have to. When he has a weakness and a shield, there's no real debuffs that you can do. Yeah, I think just do that. And ideally just get some bubbles and whatnot. I don't know. I think if you yeah, I could get more life ups if he trap auras. That's kind of what I want him to do, but he won't do it. Ooh. I guess you could do that. Just to get rid of his 3 traps on you. And you would need to somehow use the life pips. I don't know if that's happening, but... Or the life blades. What is he doing? Is he just hitting? Interesting. That's a pretty random hit. I thought he would go for, like, something to remove the blade and the weakness, but he didn't even do that. So is it really even worth removing this? Like, I feel like I've already out-traded with Gaze, right? I mean, that did a decent bit, TBH. So what do I want to do here? Is there any good move? I might get rid of that because I think we can get it more easily. Should I just do that? It's a little weird, dude. I mean, it's a dot that's off of me. Why not? I feel like I'm just doing damage right now. This just swaps a dot, but it's such a bad dot. The whole point of that spell is you hit through shields. Unless you're hitting through a lot of shields, a dot is kind of irrelevant. But I don't know. Given the fact that I'm really struggling to do anything else, I feel like that is, like, at least a move, right? And then you can Centaur out of it, get more death pips, right? I didn't have the life pips to even Centaur earlier. Is that a weakness? Or what is that? Okay. And I still have a brace, right? Yeah. So maybe do that. Start getting death pips again. Do this. And I could use scales with the life blade that we get from this. In my opinion, this is you should not need this. But I don't know. I'm running life DPP. I'm doing something weird, bro. That's kind of cool. So the brace undoes the bubble. This is just a trap counter. And the shields on him, I can echo them. So that's like really good, right? And we can also use this bubble against him. Once we get pips, we have mad options, bro. I wonder if bubble makes more sense than anything right now. It kind of does, right? Bubble and then re-brace. That way you're not wasting any value on a brace. If that's a shield, though, what he's gonna... Okay. So it's not ideal because he's actually trying to go for something really good here, which is a Jhin. So I think start getting the pips to do that. Then get rid of that. Bubble because the Jhin isn't that good without a bubble. But I might need to debuff out of it. I don't think brace is enough, low-key. If he has bubble and my brace is gonna run out. Yeah. I mean, he might just gen here. I don't think that's that good. We've learned that, right? I think, yeah, the shield is a good pull. Let's see what this is. I don't know what this would be. Oh, he gen that. Is that a good idea? I'm actually so unclear on whether that was worth it or not. Because here's the thing, he got rid of his ice shield, so scales just got way better. Like, way better. How much is that doing? Is that worth it? Isn't this exactly how we lost the game today, dude? You can't do that against a balance, because all their other stuff is crazy. I mean, I'll do this. We'll see. Maybe I'm wrong. I feel like that was not worth it. Wait, this is actually a damn good combo. If he surges, then what? What's he gonna do out of it? I'm staring him down with a demon move. I mean, I'll brace. I could still brace. That death shield means that every scales that I do gives me a shield. So I'm very, very happy with that. I think just brace. Once he breaks a shield, you have a perfect time to do it. If he bubbles, you have a perfect gaze. So you can just sit on brace. That's like literally all you have to do. I could do that if he shields again too. Get pips this time. You have another way to get shields. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Hit and bubble maybe? Oh, what the hell? Bro, that was not worth it. Surely. Surely, my boy. I'm doing that. Wait, this is actually goated. The centaur blade, balance bubble. The hell, dude? And a shield? That's why the spell's already... Like, this would have been a good move. Even if it wasn't above DPP, bro. This is crazy. That no crit. That does 700. This one will do 500. And the other one is also bubbled, bro. That's crazy. I mean, that's got to be like, what, a 2,000 value move almost? And we P-serve, so that's pretty good. Guys, I'm leaning towards a Dark Surge. Especially if I could gaze soon out of it. It depends on what he does, obviously. Like, what is that? That's all he did? Okay. And I still have a lot of tempo here. I mean, do I, though? Do I? I think you do have to do this. He's not really blade spamming the way I expected. So I gotta respect. I really gotta respect it. It's very different than what I expected him to do. I got another one. That was the right move, man. I mean, you could literally do it again, and this time with a crit, right? Oh my... Yo, nah, this is too good. This is too good. He's cooked. We've done something. We've done a madness here. We made Centaur good on a balance, bro. What is this? What could he possibly be? Okay, a double hit? That is interesting. Unless he's... I don't know. Maybe it's not a double hit. I feel like that's the only good move that he has, right? But the trap got wasted. Because the smaller part of the hit just hit into a shield. Right? So I think that's a thing. I don't know. Is that just a regular hit? Okay. That's good, that's good. I mean, chat, I think do this into a rebrace. Yeah, this is just broken. Honestly, dude, if we quit this, it's just too good. He actually did really well. But the Centaur with a balance bubble, I don't think you could ever get away with that, bro. Yeah, this one crit, dude. So what? It's gonna do like 800 damage. Okay, dude. Okay. Would it be crazy for us to live in a world where this doesn't do 2,000? Like maybe like 1,600 from me having Blade and Bubble? Like, I think it would be fine, dude. I mean, yeah, you could just go crazy now. I think that Dark Surge won us the game. Because we could always keep a shield on here. It's just kind of broken. Let's see what he does. Okay. Definitely rebrace, because you don't need to Samurai. Right? And because you're basically guaranteed a shield, there's no real, like, Shrike. Anything. Once you can gaze, he literally can never bubble again. So during that time is, I think, when you just spam hits. Okay. And if he auras, I guess just do that. You could honestly just do this to get a pit. If he shields again, I'll do this to get a lot of pips, though. So I'm kind of waiting for that. Yeah, I think his misplay was the shield. It wasn't worth it. It gave us too many shields while hitting. Which, I don't know, man. Did he actually shield again? Surely not. Oh no, dude. Oh no. Yeah, I have the perfect counter to this. This gives me pips per shield, and he just has 4. And I'm protected. Yeah, I don't think he can do anything. If you pull all of this, it's wraps, right? Y'all talking about breakups? What happened? Why'd y'all break up? Is this recent? You know, I do have real good advice for relationships. 2000, dude. What the hell is this? Oh, that's a finisher, though. That's a good finisher. Yeah, 700 max tier. Yeah, it's raps, bro. He tried. We gotta give him props. Brought us low, bro. I think he was just better off buff stacking, like high key. I mean, I guess at least that was a version of scales that isn't just spam brain deadly. I don't know. The centaur blade. At least we did something. I feel like it's rare that you use scales beyond just spamming it, you know? It's just, it would be so nice if it wasn't so broken that you know you're gonna win the second you cast one, you know? That's all I want, man. Bop! You know, I'll take this W. It's been a while, y'all. We have not gotten W's recently. That's a big ass hit. Can we get another balance match after this? Maybe. I've been doing balance, so you know. 25. Damn, bro. We did like 7,500 damage in 3 rounds. Nice. Well, okay. Cheeky little game. Cheeky little game, my boy. Regular Mythos buns. Yeah, that's why everyone blade spams, bro. They're literally just out here blading like their lives depend on it, man. It's crazy. Like, I don't get it, man. Like, why they gotta do blade in the blade, bro? Blade in the blade in the trap is all they do. I mean, certain schools always win against it, but I'd say balance and death always win against it if you just pack the right cards. You have Raw and Scarecrow, you're good, bro. They made PvP so bad. You know what, bro? The meta's about to change. I think Dark Surge and all Shads are about to change, which is pretty cool. I think Myth is probably... I mean, well, is Myth gonna change? I don't know. I don't know if the... I was gonna say Myth might be the only school that doesn't change, because PvEing is still basic. And nothing about Shads relates to PvEing and just spamming buffs. But I'd say every other school can't do what they've been doing, you know, man? I don't know. Kind of nuts, bro. Blade in a blade like it's 4th age. Honestly, the problem did used to be worse. Y'all remember? Oh my god, dude. Y'all remember when old King Art used to pierce a shield? That was low-key so goofy. Such goofy behavior, bro. From the devs. They just thought they were cooking when they weren't. Hey, I was in the Pet Pavilion just now. I'm not gonna say on who. Because if y'all guess, it could be bad. But I was there because I was recording the video today. I hope y'all watched it. It is a full-blown video on how to make a pet brand new from scratch without mega snacks, without Perros, all the potions, without crowns. You know, man? I think it's a big deal, y'all. I think it's a big-ass deal, if I'm being honest. They were cooking rotten eggs. Okay, damn. I'll tell you, you be roasting my opponents, bro. Well, hold on, let me see how that video's doing. It better be doing well. Low-key, I never know if a guide's gonna pop off or not, but this one's, like, good. Because it's, like, info that most people don't have. I mean, it's doing decent, y'all. Hey, show it some love. Show it some love, bro. I guarantee you, you don't know everything in that video. Because I've been playing the game for 15 years, and the way I've been going about pet training recently is wild, bro. What's your breakup advice? Well, I need to know about the details of said breakup. But I got you with good advice. Honestly, my worst breakup was in college. And it was because I was not ready for commitment. It was the only breakup. My worst breakup was the one that I basically was one. But every other breakup, it's been the other way around. As in, I'm not the one I've gotten broken up with, guys. Over and over again. I feel like these days, though, I don't enter into a relationship thinking like, you know. I'm not even going to lie to y'all and say it was all mutual. I'm not going to lie to y'all. It's the truth, bro. But my worst one, that one was bad. She was crazy. I know the word crazy shouldn't be used for this type of thing, but I'm gonna say it. It was a little wild, bro. It was a little wild. In my experience, the ones that are on you are the worst. Huh? The ones that are on you? I don't know. You might need to specify what you meant by that. Did you ever think of? I know you're not talking about girls right now. Did you ever think about any of the girls were legitimately the one? Oh, did I ever think one of them? A lot of this happened in college. Did I think that? But see, back then I was like 18, 19. So how was I supposed to know any better? Like, looking back, probably not. You know, dude? So only had one? No, that's not true. Just made up a number. I've been in like 5 relations. I'll say 4. One of them was entirely online. I'm not gonna count an entirely online relationship. Like, what? I didn't even see them in face to face, so I won't count. But like, that's not that. That's good. That's like a good number, bro. I'm not. Listen, bro. Wait, why are y'all are calling me names? Oh my god. I've been in none. Well, yeah, I went in. Here's my advice. If you want to be in a relationship, just let them know you want to be in a relationship. They'll tell you they're not into it. Or if they're like-minded, there's a spark. You're in a relationship. Congrats. It's not hard. It's like the easiest thing to do, bro. Everyone wants to be in a relationship. If they're single, deep down, everyone does. Even when they say they don't. If you are in the mind space, if you're in the position where you're going to be like talking with someone like that, you're probably thinking about it, you know? That's the way I look at it, you know? What's the longest one? Like 8 months. And all of the other ones were mad short. Like less than a month. And ever since COVID, nothing serious. I'm not counting anything after COVID as a relationship. Just for disclaimer. So in the past 4 years, yes, I haven't been in a serious relationship. That's my choice. I'm trying to grind right now. The cost of living has risen. You know, I have big goals in life. You know, I don't have time for all this. All right, man, that's what's happening. I don't make the rules. All right, man, life kind of came at me a little wild. Less than a month is wild. It's not that wild. Bro, life moves at a different pace when you're younger, man. Like a day felt like a month, man. I'm not in the position. Oh, yeah, is that why? That's kind of where I'm at right now, but I'm starting to think it's, I don't know, like, what if I'm going about it all wrong? Would be nice. The economy's in shambles. It ain't right, bro. It ain't right what they're doing. Wizard is your woman. Okay. I spent all my dating funds on Dino Nugs. It's not even that. It's just like saving for the future, if anything, bro. That's all it is. Guys, y'all didn't even ask any details about any of them. I was gonna give y'all good relationship advice. Y'all messed up the opportunity, and now look at us. Honestly, man, I could have given y'all W advice, bro. Your next relationship gonna be Jack Ash. You summoned another sniper. We've guaranteed gotten sniped once today. Why did they do it, bro? Like, what's wrong with them? Like, you can't even say that it's because I stream every day anymore. I don't. So what, are you just like mentally not there? Like, what's like, at least I could be like, all right, it's like a daily tradition. You can just boost your goddamn rank. It's not even for the rank. It's just for some nonsense. Like, bro, what, you got noties on for the one time I'm live just a Q snipe every time? Like, what's wrong with you? Obscene, bro. They're desperate for attention. Yeah, but I mean, it's just silly. Like, I don't, personally, bro, I don't get it. Like, if it's for attention, what, like, I don't know them, so they're not gonna get any real attention, are you? I'm just saying, you know? Bro, jinxed it. Yeah, I don't know why you said that, bro. Some of these people, they are summonable, bro. They're like minions or something. It's childish. Like, that's crazy. But you know what? I feel like way less than usual, right, chat? I feel like our losses have been pretty legit for the most part. I don't know about the balances, either of them, but I think the Death Storm, obvious, good loss. I'll take that loss. And there was another one, right? I think we just like, you know, so, you know, a mixed bag. Not too bad, bro. It's extremely oh, I already read that. Well, you know what? It's right, so I'm reading it twice. That's why your hands are so big. What does that mean? You think my hands are big? Have y'all ever fallen for that thing where you say, like, if your hand is bigger than your head? Like, has anyone ever told you that if your hand is bigger than your head, that means you have a big dick? Then you've done it. Like, you do this, and then they go like that. Have y'all ever fallen for that? I fell for it twice. As in, I fell for it, and then I fell for it again. Because they were like, no, like, then they said, no, actually, the real thing is it's your fingers, you know, man? I don't know. Oh, it's cancer, not a big dick. Wait, that's morbid. Damn. Oh, mine was proportionally you got a bigger... Never mind. My man said I ain't fell for it, but I've done it to people. I used to jimmy tap people on the playground, bro. That's when you, You know what? I don't know why I'm admitting to this. It's like, never mind, bro. Never mind. It's like when you trip over someone. Like, I don't know, man. If you look up jimmy tap, let me look up jimmy tap, because I feel like I used to call it jimmy tapping, but this is like literally ancient history. So hold up. Jimmy tapping. An unsuspected attack on one's testicles. By swiftly but forcefully tapping the testicles, the victim will then proceed to fall to the ground and roll around. It was a variation on that involved getting pushed, you know, man? Yeah, there was like an epidemic in my school. Like, we were all doing it to each other. It wasn't just me, you know, man? When I was a kid. I don't do it to anybody. I know better. Bro, I feel like when, like, this is, like, obviously stupid, but people were doing it back then, bro. I promise. I don't know. It's not me, bro. It's not me. When you were a kid, you were... No, hold on. There was no touching. It's not like that. It's not like that. We called it Bangkocking. That's a country, bro. Why I gotta do a whole country? Like, or is that a city? Bangkok? That's a city. That's Thailand. That's my Thailands. Hey, shout out to all my people from Thailand. I got my 1-bedroom apartment and finally a system. Oh, wow. Congrats. That's a big deal, bro. The great sack tap war of 20. You know, dude, we have to have an assembly because that one episode, I think that one episode of Naruto where Kakashi did that little fingers of death thing to Naruto, like, it became, like, widespread. And, like, that move, everyone was doing it on the playground. And then they had to have, like, a whole assembly, bro. Like, my school was not... That's such a public school thing. I feel like you know you went to public school when you have assemblies for something that never needed an assembly, bro. Yeah, it was bad, bro. It was bad. This chat is wild. I know. I blame the gooning epidemic. There was a different epidemic back then. Now there's a gooning epidemic. That's common in Japan. I don't understand that. I don't understand how that's common. There's got to be, like, a reason for that to end, right? Like, somebody's got to, get with the sense, get their senses. You know, dude? Like, please. Like, somebody, man. Somebody do the right thing, man, please. That's all I'm asking. Put Twitch on chat, I'll give 5. All right. You bet. You owe me now. Go ahead. It's that simple, bro. Nah, because, see, now he's gonna do something. He's gonna do something, bro. Hold up, I got a match, so you know what? Look, somebody, see, he's not a man of his word, though. He won't. He won't. You know, Dragonsmiths, that would be 1 off from our record. The 5 gifted. I'm just saying, bro. Alrighty, what is this? Let this not be a weirdo. That's all I ask. Sometimes that's all I be asking, bro. I don't give a F about your record. Can we time him out for, like, longer than usual? Thank you, Nate, for the 5 bump, not the secret leaf jutsu. Oh, God. Oh, it's a storm. Or a mint. Or something. I don't know. Why don't we just want it and find out? Are these all going to be storms today? Is it a storm, guys? Based on their health, I would think, but their HP is so low. We went against someone else that had low-ass HP. And Troll Coin, that's giving myth to me. Do you want Bubble? I think you don't want that over Braze. That's pretty good. If he blades, I'll Bubble. Yeah, because he can't really hit and Bubble that easily. Is he full sending the thing? Maybe do that. Get rid of that. Do that. You have to get, once again, life pips and fire pips. Right, just like the other myth that we got today. And I do have ways to deal with blades, but not all of them are that good. Nice, okay, I did want another bubble. That might be good, but it's not really any better than what we already have, right? I think brace is gonna be needed, bro. The good news is I'm less worried about a dot. Is that a bubble? Perfect, that's fine. As long as we have the life pips, we never have to worry about a detonate, which I am scared about, you know, man. Would you do a top 10 peeve pet list? Maybe. I'll see how well the video does today. How about that? Maybe I'll make more pet content. I'll give it like a week to judge whether it's a good video or not. Because it's so weird, bro. News videos do great. Stuff where I'm coming up with ideas for the game and how they would look in the game, great. Sometimes I feel like guides and, like, you know, stream highlights, they don't do as well. And I don't know if that means I should never do them or if I should pace them better. I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. I could hit and bubble. Is it worth it? I like Winter Moon, but not right now. I think you just want it. Like, high key. It's annoying if he ninja pigses, but you just gotta fire back, right? Ideally, I would have had a bunch of braces in hand and I would have been bracing till I could bubble. But that doesn't want to happen. Okay, I guess we're getting rid of that too. Yeah, I would have trap ward if I thought it was a good move, but it really isn't. Now he has a double buffed hit. The only good news being that I could get rid of it pretty quickly, right? Maybe hit and bubble was better. Well, he didn't do anything. Is that a shield? Or is that a blade? Okay, that's a good hit and bubble, though. Right? And he won't be able to hit and bubble and keep a blade. Okay, so do that, I guess. You could have already done a good hit. And eventually we want to Dark Surge and not get hit with the Jhin. I think that is what we got to do, right? It sounds like a pace issue. I think you're right. I'm figuring it out. I used to not care. And that's fine to not care a little bit, but I don't know, man. I feel like you gotta care about what you do. Otherwise, you're not giving it the love it deserves. Nice. Okay, that's, I think, a better pull than anything. Let's see what he does. I mean, I feel like we're doing well. Oh, really? Okay. I actually think get rid of the Trap Aura and get more braces if you can. Right? I don't think he would have done that unless he had another Trap Aura ready to go, y'all. So I need a lot of braces to pull. There we go. And start getting Fire Pips, I think, right? If that's a bubble, the brace is more than enough for me. That's fine. I think finally we get to Dark Surge. Get that out of our hand. It should be easier to bubble without using pips that we need. That's like the key here. And then what? We want to get, I think, Fire Pips for the shield that he's setting up. And then we want the Ice Pip for the Winter Moon. So ideally we get more auras and bubbles. Maybe one blade remove here and there would be nice. Right? But that's like really where you want to be. Nice, okay. I'll brace. I think I have to. Do I just get rid of the wand? Any Trap Aura's gotta go, right? Yeah, I think this is good. Even if I'm not gaining pips, I'm gaining Fire Pips. I actually don't mind that. Is he close to full pips? Is he gonna gain pips every time he auras? I guess not really. That might be good. Okay, now that's like a really good aura, so I really have to get rid of it. Right? Okay, I guess get rid of that too. If he has another 35, I'd rather not. Okay. Maybe I could bubble or pull an aura again. Like, bubble's fine. I got the auras. Okay. That's fine. And we pip consume, so not bad. Oh, he is trying to brute force it, bro. What's your res? I got 85 res. So with brace, it's really good. It's like all you need. I think, yeah, do that first. Why not? Dude, that would have been so much worse if we hadn't... We had to delay the brace and attack. 175 damage. So those are the stat caps. I'm at 85 and 175. Which that's literally the cap that you could hit. Which is awesome. Okay, now that you have pips like this, you're a lot better off. And you don't have to worry as much. He can't really shield or dot without it being punished. So we just went for any move, I guess, that he had. I think all we could do here is Winter Moon. We could Winter Moon or we could Ice Elemental. I mean, I don't mind an Ice Elemental. He would stone right out of it, but with Brace, I don't think I care, right? Yeah, that did do a lot. But dude, he had a Ninja Picks earlier when I didn't even have a Brace. So what, do that. I think the Thieving is good. So these weaknesses and shields, he can hit through them. So you always want to avoid that compared to Bubble and Aura. Right, for your offense and defense. Like, these, technically, if you stack them wrong, you just lose. But I think, given his health, I think getting those out is actually not a bad idea, though. Okay, nice. Should I go for a Sleet Storm? I don't think I mind. So what, get a Fire Pit, do that. He might have to shield now, right? Because I could Winter Moon, and if he shields, I have a good Elephant. So either way, I get a good move. A Hit and Bubble would be beautiful, dude. That's literally all I need. It's either that or we have to spam some Winter Moons out here, which it could be okay, but it's a little risky every time. What is that? Stone? Okay, so he hit through the weakness. Let's just go for it then. I think that is what we got to do, right? Honestly, we could heal that off. But he's getting Storm Pips. I either have to Winter Moon or heal that off right now. I think I could do more damage than he could do, right? That's the thing. I guess, dude. Bromine said it's not that serious. Bromine, I may or may not have gotten a screenshot of someone talking mad wet in someone else's chat, and I appreciate that you actually stood up for something. A lot of people in your position wouldn't have. You were in the screenshot. You were featured. I appreciate you, Bromine. Damn, dude, I don't know if the block ruined that or not. Did it? I don't know. Okay, why don't I do another... I have an idea. I'm just gonna get a life pip and just do another one. No, but then he'll shield, actually. You need fire pips if you're gonna do that. Because what if he shields, right? You'll have to weakness and not get ginned. I'm not gonna say no to a buffed ass hit. Oh, yo, bro, I know you know, it was today, bro. I know you know, man. Yeah, some hoes, but they be talking wet every possibility they get, bro. And then they say I'm the problem. Unbelievable. But yeah, someone sent me a screenshot. I got my people. What is that? Oh, I don't like that. He just gave up the dot for traps. That's actually really, really good. He's playing really well all of a sudden. It's the bubble, dude. It's the goddamn bubble. I have to counter that. That's 2, right? Isn't that 2? I've used this before, dude. It's not bad at all. So I have to debuff right now. Otherwise, he gets too good of a hit. So I can't even do that if I wanted to. Unless... Well, why don't I get a fire pit? I'll do that. I can always trap counter, right? It is in my side deck. If I do that, he doesn't get to use that myth pip on the ninja pigs he clearly wants to use. I think that's what he's trying to do. Okay. Am I gonna get a trap counter? Because that's gonna be a little required right now. If he drop bears, it's too good of a move, unfortunately. So what do I do now, dude? I need to immolate. Otherwise, it's a very bad move that I just did. I gave him too good of a hit. Because even the dot is pretty good. That was a really good move. The Cyclops came out of nowhere, dude. I never expected. Low-key, that was like just a good idea for him to do, though, right? Yeah, I need to get rid of this. Otherwise, it's cooked, I think. But I should be able to pull it pretty easily. Okay. Maybe do that, right? And that is going to get buffed by my Sleet Storm while removing the trap. So the question really is, can he kill me before I can kill him? I don't know, dude. I really don't know. Like, that's good. The Cyclops new tech. I've used it before. It's not bad at all. That should be doing quite a bit of damage, though. And the Sleet Storm got used pretty goddamn well, right? 2 Winter Moons and an Immolate. Bubble finally pulled. I think if he goes for shields, you have to Dark Surge and then Bubble. Yeah, because otherwise he'll go for a Jhin way too soon. I mean, those are just getting broken, though. So yeah, get a fire pip, I want to say. Right? Do that. And the bubble should matter quite a bit here. And maybe be ready to immolate again. I don't know why he shielded right there. I thought he would Spirit Shield to set up the Jhin. Maybe he wants to Jhin, but I'm just breaking all of that, right? So is that even worth it? Not really. He should just hit with the bubble. But I guess, is that what he does now? I don't know if I'm doing enough for anything to kill, though, dude. Like, if he two-shots me... Oh, wow, I really need Immolate. I could bubble, but I think Immolate's just better. Otherwise, I'm dead, I think. Because, I mean, what buff would I rather remove, right? The answer is obvious. Wow, this was a cool strat, too. Can't believe it. You need to Immolate. You need to get rid of that. This one's a little bit of he don't... I was about to say, like, that's a little bit of a he don't got it moment that he just did, but... I want to say nothing should be able to kill me. And if I do that, we should be chipping him down to the point where a bubble actually becomes a good move. Right? I'm at 3k. A Ninja Pig's, he can't even do it. But also, if he Barbarian Sagas, I'll heal it off. That's his only other really good hit. I think the best move was to remove it. So I had to do that, right? Now, that's a lot of damage on him, and I have a way to remove an aura. Maybe an Ice Pip actually might be better. I was thinking of going this route, but you don't need that, actually. I think shielding would be the worst thing you could do. Should I just bubble now? How much damage am I doing per round? That's 100. And it doesn't display the rest because of a transformation that he has. Isn't that a great concept? It's just so awesome, isn't it? It's 133, so... What is he doing? Yeah, dude, I think you have to get more fire pips now. Because he's gonna Jhin if you're not careful. So even a bubble isn't the best move anymore. You have to... You have to get a fire pit, right? I mean, you could do this, but... Could he two-shot then? Oh, I don't know if that was smart. I should have gotten an... I don't know. I actually don't know what I'm doing here. Because I don't know if he can two-shot me without a bubble. If he just bubbles anyways, nothing actually happened. I think that's actually the best pull. So I'm kind of happy with that choice, y'all. Because I'm chipping him down, so I feel like this should be like almost a kill shot. But I'm also breaking that ice shield, so it's not bad. Right? Embrace was needed. And that's doing so much damage that I feel like he's almost just dead. Nice, I actually pulled the brace perfectly. Now, I think he is gonna Jhin. But I think with a brace, I should be okay if he does that. Right? Then I can Elephant, so then he shouldn't have a kill shot anymore. That should not be doing 3k into 105 res. Like, I genuinely just don't see it. I think now we're getting to the point where a Winter Moon under a bubble will kill. And this is also good if he blades for some reason. I don't think he will. I think we have to go for a 4-pip move out of a Elephant this turn, y'all. He's almost dead, right? So I don't know. He's gonna Jhin into like a Wanted, probably. Yeah, I don't think it does 3k, but it will do a decent bit. I should have gotten an Ice Pip here. Because low-key, if I was gonna let him Jhin anyways, right? Is that nice? I'll take the block. Oh, did I need the block? No way, dude. No way. Wait, what the hell? I don't even think I kill, but a Wanted might actually do it. So what do I actually do? I need to get an Ice Pip and then shield. Guys, the block really? Why does that do so much? I think you have to do this and then Elephant into something because I don't think he can kill us in time, right? Into a shield and a brace. He would need another pip, and I don't think he's getting that so easily. That would have been honestly my preferred move, but because it would have done damage. We know this kills. Wow, I didn't even think I was close to dead. Thank God we blocked, bro. That was just luck. I mean, can I be... The Cyclopses were cool, though, dude. Oh, yeah, I think that's all he could do, right? Now, I don't think there's any difference in what he could do this turn versus last turn. What if I did this just in case he is trying to do a hit through the shield? And then maybe go for either Elephant or Winter Moon at this point. If he keeps shielding. He could still win, is the crazy bit. I just think that's good because a Elephant might kill now, right? Does a Golem do it? Or sorry, does a Elephant do it with the immolate damage or no? It's a real question here. I think it barely does it because of the bubble, and this is just a lot of damage up front. But yeah, if he drop bears next turn, I'm dead. Ice Elemental was the move, but I'm not surviving a drop bear. But I guess, yeah, and also, I don't know. I was a little bit worried about just I don't know, he just has moves that I wasn't ready for, dude. Shield again. I think I have to Elephant here with all my pips remaining. And ideally, it does the 1,000 that we need before he kills us. That's all we could do. He can't drop bear, to be fair. So I actually don't even know if he could kill us, which is crazy. But I still think if this doesn't kill this turn, it's killing next turn. It's a max value, right, dude? I think this should do it. I think it should do it, bro. With bubble, the bubble buffs the dots. It's just if I'm like, am I surviving this turn? I thought he would drop bear for sure. What's he trying to do? Could he do anything with those pips specifically that would even kill me? Probably Barbarian Saga, right? That's it. I think Barbarian Saga is all that could kill me. Drop bear would have pierced through my shields. Oh, it's close. Yo, chill. I don't even, I mean, this is my only way to kill. 236 HP. Yes! Oh my god! Wait, that was a crazy game. Wait, I gotta give them props, dude. The Cyclopses. No way. Wait, that was low-key, that was a lit-ass game. I didn't realize I needed the block to win. Holy moly, that was crazy. That man's was dead-ass on my cheeks, bro. Damn. That was a good game. That was actually a close-ass game the whole time. I think he banked so hard on the Jin killing that he wasn't even ready for it not. But honestly, that was a lucky block. What the hell am I hearing? Goddamn. Is that him? Oh my, that's what I would sound like if I lost, bro. That's how I'd sound like. You always be clutching. I wasn't even like, in my mind, I didn't even expect that to come out that way. I thought it was like, I thought I'd have like 800 HP left. Like, if he, like, I just thought that no buffs, 105 res, or whatever. I just thought it was easy, bro. I thought it was an easy W. I can't be, you know what? These are counter matchups, though. That's the second time we've gotten a myth on a school that's, like, shield and weakness based, so, you know. I assume two, bro, that was like a good Cyclops. Yeah, giving up dots for traps, very good idea. Should you have won that? Probably not. I mean, honestly, how many times have we lost when we should have won, right, dude? The hair is curling. Oh, yeah, it is, isn't it? It's finally doing the thing that I like. This lasts for a week before y'all start roasting me for looking homeless, so I'm just enjoying it while it's here. You know what I'm saying? I'm enjoying it for what it is, my boy. Myth does have 65 peers. Yeah, but I don't know, man. It's because shield gambits just do so much more than I ever expect. They're definitely broken still. Because I think the fact that you could do them as a base hit and it does that much. You got a haircut? No. Oh boy, you think I got a haircut and I look like this? Are you good? That'd be the worst haircut I've ever gotten. Worst haircut known to man. I would never disgrace myself with that. It's a waste of money. Jin getting nerfed again? I'm not gonna believe anything till they actually add it in the game, because anytime they say they're gonna change something, A, they either change their mind, or B, it literally takes a decade. So I'm a wait. I'm a wait, bro. Like, y'all can say what you want to say. I'll wait. I'll wait until we know more, because that seems to be what they expect. Dev said it. I don't care. They can say whatever. They do be saying whatever. I'm not going to get hyped about anything till I have a date that they're saying that it'll be out by and what the actual effect of the update will be. I'm not getting hyped until then. Because frankly, I'm sick of this. They have to make the PvE allowed? What do you mean? Oh, like, why would they nerf Jin? It is pretty broken, dude. Like a base Jin. I think this isn't just a thing with Jin. You see this all over the game, right? 10 pip spells get to the point on some schools where you could literally just always go for a one-shot strat. And it kind of just makes the game bland, you know? I don't think it's just Jin. I think Storm Owl's a big part of this too, you know? So, devs got higher priorities. Like how to milk you harder. I did not give consent to be milked. I don't know why you're talking about me getting milked. I guess you're saying you as in like everybody you, right? Not just me. Because I'm not getting milked. I'm not a cow. I'll guess spring, because otherwise we're getting 120 spell updates for Darkmoor. What? Oh yeah, see, that's too far away. That's like Portal Apparel far away, bro. Do y'all ever believe that Portal Apparel is going to come back? I feel like I missed out, dude. It's actually really sad. I feel like I really missed out on Portal Apparel. It's one of those things that I didn't know was that good till I guess I just missed out on it, you know? Milking for what? You got everything, every last cent, my boy. They be milking me, man. My udders are sore. Gen nerf coming 2034, like dead ass, bro. Luck and skill being the things that people needs in order to win is what games are about. I wish, bro. No, but you know what? Today, I feel like we saw two people cook really hard. That aura was really cool. That Cyclops was really, really cool, though. I'm sorry. I gotta pick a favorite. That was pretty cool, dude. Oh, my God. That's like, what, 465 traps, dude? That's, I don't think I've ever seen someone do 2 in a game. It's actually much harder than it looks like. Obviously, yes, it's my fault for shielding and weaknessing in a way that gave him dots, but making your hand give you all of that, not easy, dude. I've tried that on the Myth before. That's like when I used to run Myth Storm. It worked, but if you are a little bit delayed, they'll be able to counter the trap in time. Because they'll always have the life pips to counter your dots first, and then they'll be able to do more. Although, I guess, should I have just Reddit on site, maybe? Maybe that's all I needed to do. Toilet on site, my boy. I got my event spellies from Portal Apparel. Dude, there's so many event spellies, school-specific lore spellies. I started getting them, and then they were gone. Another build! This is good. I need my life comeback. This man's also really good at the game, bro. I've seen them play before. They're kind of crazy. If they're still running Storm, I'm scared. They actually should have beaten me last time. I think that's stupid. Oh, it's my turn, but I have no cards. Well, I'll get rid of that, but that's all I can do. Okay. At least that's usable, right? Should I go for the Luminous Oni? That seems to be everything and more. Genuinely. I already got some, too. That would be good, but not for a little bit. I think you can literally only Luminous. And if they go for a shield, I can't even do that. Yeah, well, it's not a shield that I care about. So here's the deal. If they're going to go for a shield gambit, we have fire stuff, so I'm going to get a fire pet. Then do that, I guess. We kind of have to fight our hand before we fight him. Because a lot of this stuff is useful. You don't want to just get rid of it, right? Like the dot counter. I mean, the dot counter is so early, but... I also do carry some Tuarettes in main. I have a new strategy. It's not that new, but you know. Then get rid of that, because he has storm stuff, right? So he'll just detonate it. And what is that? Already. Okay. But you know what? That means they're not committing to like a big dot. So let me remove the dot counter. I'll pull it later, right? No, I got a fire back. It's an unbuffed stone compared to an unbuffed luminous. They should be barely ahead, right? Barely. I think get life pips. Get rid of that. Do this. Once we get that Dark Surge out, it should be so much easier to play. It's gonna be crazy not using Dark Surge, dude. What are we gonna do for pips? Like, genuinely. It's gonna feel like a different game. Bubble, hopefully. Down, okay. I think all you could do is Luminous again, right? Get another fire pit. If you're gonna go for the Oni, you need 3 Luminuses. Because the Luminuses use each other's blades, so you need another one. But it shouldn't be that hard to pull another Luminous, right? And then we could very quickly do an Oni. We could probably get Bubble back pretty easily, right? We could even use one of the 20 blades on us and then do a Luminous and set it up again, so... Oh, and I got it. Nice, okay. So I think that's what the hand is telling us to do, y'all. We have a real easy plan. The hand is literally perfect. If they weakness, I genuinely would have wanted that. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bubble. If they bubble, whatever. I think that's inevitable. I'm waiting until I get Dark Surge to hit and bubble, right? Or we could do something else altogether. I don't know. What new school wizard would you create? I don't know. Oh, what would anyone create? Like Wiz? I feel like they have some options. They gotta pull from the in-game lore, dude. There's gotta be something. I thought Darkmoor would do that. Oh, is this bad, actually? Maybe not. Because they're not Spirit Shields for some reason. So all you could do here... Actually, get rid of that, I think. You could only do that. And it's not particularly that good. But... that's fine. Because now they have a Jhin set up. If they Reliquary, they actually have a double buffed Jhin. Which I don't love. And I don't have a way to get rid of it, actually. Well, I do, actually. Hold up. Should I do that? If that's a brace, I'm very okay. That's fine. So what I could do, actually, is just do that, right? Now, I'm getting rid of a Guiding Light, so I don't know if that's worth it, y'all, but it's fine. We'll get more. I can't let them have all that. I have a feeling they are waiting for me to do that, right? I don't know. But I didn't want them to have a Jhin. I don't think you want that. Maybe Death Pips for all the blades that they might end up getting. If I do a Luminous, I once again only have 3 blades. I need 4. Let's see what they... Oh, they didn't get rid of it. What is that? I don't think that was that good. It's not a bad move. But it gives me a really good Dark Surge. Right? I think, if anything, they could have Spirit Shielded. Oh, then again, that was kind of good. Maybe that was a good move. They have a lot of Storm identity, y'all. We have to be very careful. But, dude, that's healing me. That's healing me, like, up to 11k just for getting rid of shields. That's got to be pretty good, right? And maybe we just get more Luminuses out. Now that I have Pips, it should be easy to keep Bubble. I could also use the heal for damage. And this is also good for Blades to set that up. Which I think that's what we're leaning towards, right? Should I Luminous into it? Or should I... I actually think you gotta brace. Because I would rather get rid of the weakness with a hit and bubble. Is there any way for me to do a bladed Oni? No way, right? Literally no way. Wait, is this our last turn to hit? Is that an aura? I'm not a huge fan of that right now. Can't even lie to y'all. It's our last turn to do this, if we want to. It's also their last... Do I have anything? I really think that's the only good move. I think they're going to get rid of that one round of heal and use the storm damage they just got, and that's not going to work for me. So I want to do this. That's like a double buff Seraph, but there's a weakness and a brace, so not really double buffed. But maybe that is worth it. I don't know. Thank God they don't have a Jhin set up, though. I feel like that's what's next. I don't think you're doing that again. Let's see what they do. I mean, it's probably a Ninja Pigs or a Hit and Bubble. Whoa. Okay, that's a hit and faint. I gotta get rid of that. There's no other option here. That was a good move. I need an anti-trap. Wow. That's so crazy. I really didn't expect that. Wow, so all of these people using like faint traps on me. I don't think you want that. Or this. Dude, I have nothing. I think all you could do is try to trade. Wow, I really should have centered, but I guess let's try to trade an Oni with whatever they just set up. Because now I have 4 blades. I don't think that trades though, right? Don't they just have a better hit? You would think it would trade, but I don't know. I think I needed to shield or just... They're gonna use a Ninja Pigs right now though. Yeah, that's a really good Ninja Pigs. I don't know if we win anymore. No crit, I'll take it. I just didn't get a trap counter on that one turn. So now we gotta out-trade that. That's like impossible to out-trade, dude. 4,000. I don't out-trade it with the pips that I have is the problem. Okay, it's fine. I think definitely do this though. It is a buffed hit. Bah! That was a lot of damage. I'm hoping that this is enough to keep up. It's a Gambit. And it is bubble. So it is at least single buff. And it is like a very powerful hit. And at least I crit compared to him, which will make a difference. Right? That was the only answer I had other than removing the trap, I think. Can that do like 4K? Yeah, okay. Now, can I kill in time is the real question. I don't know. Is that another shield or what? That might be a bubble, which I prefer. No, it's a shield. So they're gonna go for another hit. Okay, hear me out. Get a life pip. Do that. Definitely shield, bro. Thankfully, the aura's gone. But I don't know if I can kill them in time. Do I just Dark Surge, Luminous, and pray? I think that is what I gotta do. That might be good, actually, but... It's either that or Dark Surge, right? I'm barely ahead, dude. What is that? An aura? Not an aura, weirdly enough. So what are they planning? I think you have to Dark Surge and get Death Pips. So they can't really deal with shields? Is that what's happening? And if I get a bunch of Death Pips, I can deal with those blades. They shouldn't be able to do that much damage right now. At all. I think get rid of this. And this. And that. You're gonna get Death Pips. I think they're not gonna go for a dot either. I'm trying to get a blade counter from side deck. What I'm hoping is that I could get at least a shield, because they didn't seem to be ready for that. I don't know if they were. There we go. Both. I got both. Honestly, dude, I might just send this early. I might need it that badly. Like, a shield into this might be the only way. If they don't Dark Surge, that is. If they do Dark Surge, then they can do a double hit. They didn't Dark Surge, so I have to shield, right? And hope they don't have the best move, which is drop Bear. Do they get a Fire Pit? If they get a Fire Pit, it's bad. They did get a Fire Pit. It almost makes me think that the best move is to Trap Aura and then get rid of the blades altogether next turn. And maybe I can kill. Kind of risky. Now, what is that? Is that a Barbarian? Damn, they have everything, dude. My God. Why do they always have everything? They have every card. Like, if they had a drop bear right there, every card. Is that much? I mean, I'm cooked. Do I have a kill shot? It's just, I didn't get the trap counter, so I just die, dude. Maybe they don't have a wanted and I pull a dot clear? Is that possible? Is that even possible? Or no? I got the worst dot... Oh my God, dude. I got the worst dot clear known to mankind. But I have to do it. I'm not dead, but this doesn't do damage, so they just have to... Like, I needed the King Art now, but of course now I don't get it. I've gotten he don't got it one too many times, bro. That was literally, he don't got Brace, he don't got Centaur, he don't got nothing. Move after move with instant click. Oh my God, man. I mean, whatever, dude. I'm not, I like, it's just crazy. All of these are good moves for the life, like, you want them to do it. But I don't get this card when I need it. It's at the bottom of my goddamn deck, so I just lose. If they didn't have a wanted, that's even worse. They didn't even have a wanted. Maybe I could pull for a detonate. Like a triple detonate. If they genuinely don't have anything. I just gotta pass. And hope I get a detonate on the spiny that I didn't want to send. Yeah, I don't have it. This is just crazy, dude. Because I literally could have just killed with a King Art. Yeah, it's Raps. I can't win anymore. Look at all these trap counters that I literally am pulling now, dude. They don't even have... Oh my God. This is so stupid. I can't believe the amount of nonsense, bro. They literally just prayed that I didn't have like 8 cards. And I just didn't have them. Oh my God, that's crazy. Whatever. I can't learn from these losses half the time, bro. You shouldn't be trapping like that ever. The aura, at least I could get over it. But like with an aura, you're gonna trap too when I can literally make it a bad move? You know how much rank this is the second time I've lost rank today just for blatant he don't got it. Like, I can't learn. It's just RNG and they're banking on dumb RNG. That's literally 30 rank today from bad moves being thrown my way because my school naturally counters these things. How can I possibly do anything about that? The detonate would have killed. Yeah, I needed to pull this, but I already discarded one, so the odds of pulling that weren't anything. Or one of these, or one of these, or I pulled this later. Like, anything could have worked, and they're just banking on none of it happening. It's just so crazy, dude. I'm like so sick of this. It's like, it's just, I feel like this isn't even PvP anymore. It's literally just pray. Like, just, oh, my hand gave me something, I'm gonna just send it and just, like, that's it. I'm not gonna think 2 moves ahead. Like, what happened to that? Is that just dead now? Like, no one cares? This is why I think half the goddamn community stream snipes, bro, because I don't understand. You got too confident in your strategy. That is an easy ban permanently if you're gonna double down on that. They're confident in something that shouldn't even work. And you're coming at me. What's wrong with you? Are you good? I don't want to roast the viewers, bro. But like when you leave a dumb comment like that, you don't make it easy on me. Like what? So you're not gonna say anything about them being confident of me now pulling Brace or Centaur and instant clicking and praying. Like that's very annoying. It shouldn't even be a thing, bro. It's blatant RNG. And the elo system is so punishing that you just lose for not even getting outplayed. So it's like, what do you do at that point? It's so crazy, dude. I don't understand how this game got to this point. That's a type of loss I can never be, like, I can't have fun when that happens. Like, the aura was bad, the trap was bad. My God, bro. It was just instant click and pray. Like, why even play the game at that point? You might as well just literally gamble in real life. If you're that lucky. You ever hit anyone with 1,000 years of pain move? I was talking about that earlier, bro. I have. Like, if it's not a counter matchup, it just feels like I don't feel like I'm playing the game anymore. It just doesn't make sense to me, dude. I know they didn't snipe. I'm not calling them a sniper, just so y'all are aware. But between that and the counter matchups and that, it's like, when do you get a good game, bro? You got like one good game. It takes 3 hours to get one decent game because they just brute force, like, and just win somehow. Like, it's infuriating. It's infuriating, dude. That guy was playing what he had. I get that, bro, but what are the odds that he's not discarding it, doing it, and I'm not getting anything? It's not outplaying. That's the problem. If it was outplaying, I would say GG. I said that 2 times today when I got outplayed. I did. I said I deck failed, sure, but that was just blatantly bad. Like, that was worse than all the other losses today because it genuinely made no sense to play like that. And they get rewarded 20-ass rank from my ass. It's crazy. Like, I think if y'all know what Centaur does, like, you just, like, wouldn't be saying any of this. Talking about some outplayed. Like, that's actually obscene to be saying that. I'm sure it's rage bait, but, you know. I don't know, man. Like, if you know what spells do in this game, like, that was not played well whatsoever. Like, I'm not gonna lie. It's unfortunate, but I can't lie about it, bro. Alright, I'm on to the next one. Can it just not be a storm? Can I get a fire that's not a storm? Like, you know? That'd be cool. Like, it'll be like some martial balance that plays you don't got it. I'll take that, bro. I think you get a fire pit. Actually, no, maybe get a storm pit. It's too early for that. I think that's a bad idea. Yeah, that's all you got, right? Alright, I'm gonna calm down, but like, that's just like, that's crazy. That is crazy. You don't need to be smart, just lucky. Yeah, it's kind of getting to that point, bro, and I'm like, is there ever going to be a game where it comes down to like, oh, they thought 2 moves ahead? Or is it ever like, I don't know. I feel like that doesn't seem to be the thing anymore. You want to use a brim before you use that, right? So I'll do that first. I think you just got to pull a bunch of furnaces, ideally. But honestly, if it's not a trap aura, maybe I don't care. I don't know. He did use a myth trap the next round. Are y'all being serious? Like, are y'all being for real? Like, is it like I don't like want to insult your intelligence, but like, it's gonna get there. Like, sure, you're not being serious. I mean, yeah, you have to do that, I think. You're gonna have to take his scales, but this is more about doing buffs while we can, you know? Is there a way to blade and not? I guess blade, triple blade, double blade would be the way to go about it, right? Okay, I'm gonna start timing out people. I hate to do it, but it's only, yeah, guys, the people rage baiting every stream, like, you gotta find something to do. I wanted that to happen because of this move. Like, I can't, bro. I think since we're not unable to get pips, maybe we could just blade up. Although I'm not, Raw is a thing, right? Raw just loses you games. Gotta be a little careful with that. And you can also do this whenever, which is really nice. What is that? That's fine. That's just a double shield essentially for us. I need to be able to use the heal that I get though. So I'm thinking if I don't want them to enfeeble a blade away, then I think let's get rid of that. I think this is the best way to not get enfeebled. I'm basically giving them raw though, but whatever. And then I can double blade over that or no? I don't think I can. It'll still be a double remove. So maybe there is none of that actually. I don't know. Unfortunate. Should have had a furnace ready to go. Yeah, just furnace until... Actually, no. They're gonna scarecrow. They're gonna Scarecrow or Rainbow Serpent, no matter what. That's all I got, though. I wanted the Furnace, but that's not gonna happen, right? Okay. If I Trap Aura, they're definitely gonna just Scarecrow, which is a problem. So I have to get rid... I have to hit here. And it's not a great move, but at least it's something. And then maybe get a Purge for a Scarecrow if they do it anyways. So this is what, 3 buffs? The issue obviously being that they're gonna Rainbow Serpent, but maybe that's fine. I think I'd rather do this than literally be unable to win. But with a weakness and a brace, I don't know. COD Clan Troll, thank the Twitch Prime, man. Thank the 10 months, I appreciate it. I need to use that heal before they use it, but they already have the pips to use it. So I don't know if that's even a thing, if that makes sense. Maybe a Dark Surge. Just get rid of these, I think. Dark Surge, Trap Aura. That could all work. Gotta get a heck count, right? That's how you use the heal. Okay. Another Marshall passing, and probably they're gonna win anyways, because screw everything else. Right? We'll do that. At least they can't Scion. Maybe we could, if I can't use a heal, it just gets really bad. So, that's kind of what we're banking on. If they like Rainbow Serpent, it's bad. They didn't, to be fair. Okay, so what we're gonna Trap Aura, gain the last pip that we need, and don't dig inside that, right? We gotta get rid of these, I think. That's annoying because of the heal more than anything, but I guess the block is good. They haven't buffed at all. They've only braced and done undebuffed hits, so we could easily win with the heck count, if I'm being honest. I actually think that's better, bro. I think that is better. Because, think about it. You're getting rid of a new pip. And you need a 35 aura right now. I think. In my opinion, that was the best bet. I could get rid of their heal with a really good heal counter. If we get a lot of storm pips from them. Okay, so maybe Trap Aura now. Right? If they brace forever, we could still win pretty easily. And maybe I could use that heal for something, right? But I would need another couple of storm pips. But I could use my Storm Blade, which would be very, very good. I don't mind that at all. I don't need to. I have 4 rounds to do a good heal counter, right? And I could also get another buff with that, but I doubt that's a good idea. Like if they weakness. Nice, let's just do another aura. That's fine. They might not even have that many of these left, right? Because we actually have so many. And that's what was making our hand impossible to use. So I think, yeah, do that. Right? And now we have a double buff storm hit again. That's like way better at full pips. They can't just chameleon their way out of this, which they used to be able to do, which is good. I might just randomly send that too, right? You never know. I feel like this is where we're about to see a crazy bad move, but Balance just gets plot armor. Because I feel like we set up something really good here. Let's see. Like, I feel like it's a move that any other school would do and lose. Yeah, like this. Wait. How does this work? Hold up. Let me look at this. I think I know what we gotta do. This is a chromatic weakness, right? It's honestly a balance spell, right? So, hold on. That is a lot, but it's a fire weakness. But I have a Storm Blade and a Storm Aura, and I have a Wanted to get rid of it with. So I think just do that. My only issue is, I have, this heal's gone, I want to say, but now I just put on another heal by accident. But also at full pips, in a situation like this, right? Like, you gotta do that. That's gotta be a good move. That's a double buff storm hit, right? Like, that's gotta be. And now maybe I give up. I'll take that. I have Furnace in hand. I'll take it. If they're gonna be on a balance, I'll take anything, bro. Now, they could Serpent again is the issue. Right? But maybe we could win by some miracle. By some small miracle, maybe it's possible. I think a Wanted does do a lot for us. Are they just gonna spam the card? I think this is all they need, though. I don't think the Brace... I'll want it, but that Blade is just so good. And now they can Rainbow Serpent. I need a head count into something. The heal isn't even that bad, but they're just doing so much more every time I heal. Yeah, it's just the 2 school pip spells over and over, right? I saw the new video, nice help newer players out. Honestly, I was surprised at what I learned doing the walkthrough, but that's all it was, really. I think the lack of the head count is bad, chat. I mean, I'll do that, right? It's not a good enough heal for me to risk another Rainbow Serpent for, so I'd rather not see that. It'd be really, really nice to get a good way to do damage right now. I mean, we still have a 35 buff. The Brace wasn't bad, I guess, but I don't know. Honestly, not the worst hand. They have more health than us, though. And they could Rainbow Serpent indefinitely. Like, they could literally do it right now. Yeah. That's all they need to do, man. You need to get rid of the heal, but I didn't get it. It's another loss. Because it's like they're adept with this card. They haven't crit, they pass, they hit through debuffs, they didn't buff. Doesn't matter. Because all they have to do is just this same spell repeatedly, and they win every time. I actually played better, but yet again, it's a balance, so it doesn't matter. I don't know how many times we're going to literally play better just to lose today, but it seems like the... Like, I don't know. I mean, a head count would have been good, but we went the whole game without it, right? And they clearly pack enough, they could just spam it and win. She's gonna do it again. She has a pip stitch. She has more than 2 in her hand. I tried today, y'all. I tried. I don't even know what happened today, man. Like, genuinely. It just feels like I only got balances again. Is it really another one? Okay. But I'm cooked, right? The bladed hit alone, I'm cooked. Screw it. I think just do that. Maybe they don't have another Rainbow Serpent. And maybe you could kill with some sort of buffed hit out of that. Right? Maybe. It's just so nuts that they can pass and win. I knew it. I called it before. I was like, they're just going to do something a balance can do, but no other school can do. It's actually a good pull with this in hand, but we'll see. Do they have yet another Rainbow Serpent? That might be the make or break. The third Rainbow Serpent might be the make or break, dude. Let's see. I think they have it, right? Oh, they don't. Maybe I shield my way out of this? Is it possible? Let's see. Am I dead out of this is a question. Of course I am. So I have to shield in order for a King Art to kill. And for me not to die, right? Okay. And that's if they don't have a lore, which also does tons of damage. So I don't even know if I survive. But I think that's all I could do, right? Even this, I would have given up a heal with this, but that's all good. Yeah, this will do it with the trap. It's just, I don't really see how that would work this late, but we'll see. We're taking the entire turn to think about this move. What a concept. I mean, just debuff and you win. Why are we thinking about this move, dude? I don't even, like, even if she didn't have this, a regular weakness would have been fine. It will work. I think I'm dead. I'm pretty sure this kills. Right? Yeah, because this plot armor has school. Yeah, I'm not playing again. I'm not doing another game today. This has been very unenjoyable. It's been a lot of balances, as usual. They've all passed and won. So many of them have played worse. And they just spam Scales and Rainbow Serpent and win. And the one time I go on my balance, I get a balance. So at this point, I can't say that that's fun. I just can't, you know, man? Like, it's still broken, you feel me? So I'm gonna call it right there. Try to end on a good note. You know what, chat? We had a really dope Cyclopsy game. So at least that's good. You know what I'm saying? But goddamn, like today, bro. That's fine. There will probably be a Die Equals Delete stream tomorrow. I think. Maybe a PvP video upload tomorrow. I have no idea. I'm gonna hopefully get some good content out for y'all. ahead of the Darkmoor stuff, but stay tuned. I know I planned a lot. Hey, thank you, JK, man. Thank you for the 10 bomb. Hey, you know what? It's fine. I can't let one bad night make everything bad. You know, it's just a bad state of the game. I hate to see the game like this, but we had a couple of good games. Let's focus on those, right, dude? We had, like, I don't know, a couple of cool things. So I'm actually pretty happy with that, but I am going to call it. Thank you for the love. Check out the video today. Honestly, if you've been pet training, but you want to up your pet training game, there's some really cool tips and tricks that even I didn't know until recently. So check it out. Some new meta pet training vid. Check it out. I will be live tomorrow. Stay awesome, y'all. See y'all soon. Thank you for the love. And yeah.